There's no camera in front of me. Look at that. Let's go. What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. It's nice to see you. There's actually no camera in front of me. Look at that. Good evening. What is up? New cam, new cam. New overhead cam. So wild, is that legal? I mean, it's just right outside of the camera view. It has an optical zoom, which makes it not crap. Look at that. See? See? It's an optical zoom, which is much better because the other cameras, I mean, like the zoom was just crap. Didn't do anything. Hey Kim, welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, nice. Yo, Sleeping Beauty, happy 1 year. How's it been? I've been great. How are you doing? How was the flight back home? How's everything? Welcome in. What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. Thank you very much for the resub, Sleeping Beauty. I really appreciate that. How was your trip? Hopefully you're settled back in home. You have 28 tickets. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free view in Sleeping Beauty. I really appreciate that 1 full year. My goodness. Time flies. It's already been a year. We're going to be working on 210. Lovely 210 over here. Still in a lot of pain. Kim, did you end up going to the doctor? Did you take time off? Hey, Drifty Allison, welcome in. How you doing? Lily G, welcome. How are you? I barely need any floss for this. There's like no stitches. We're gonna be going very slow. There's not even a prediction tonight because we're just finishing this. Went to the chiropractor. Did it help at all? Lily G, how are you doing? What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. If I could only separate these, that'd be great. Perfect. I'll need a little bit of this color and we're good. I'm doing pretty good, Lily. What are you up to today? You're doing good, Drifty Allison. I'm glad to hear that. How are the little owls coming along? The owls are super freaking adorable. You're good. The trip was good. My uncle's service was nice. Saw a lot of beautiful mountains. Met cousins I've never met. The flights were long and I'm glad to be home. Well, I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you had a good time. Despite the circumstances, it's always nice seeing people, meeting people. Hey, Orange Cat, welcome in. How you doing? I worked until about 2:30 before I could stand sitting anymore. Really, Kim? I mean, you made it through most of the day. Hopefully the chiropractor helped or does help. Yo, Yamino, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? Oh, and I am good also. Kyle, yes, spent the day gaming and now you're cross-stitching. Nice. What were you playing today, Kyle? Orange Cat, how are you doing today? Yo, Mino. Took my mom to the dock, read a bit, picked up the puppers. Picked up the puppers cross-stitch, like the one that Mama Squeak is working on also, Lily? Or something similar to that. My hip was way out of alignment. I'm doing pretty good, you know. Way out of alignment, so well, hopefully they're able to fix it. Okay, so we're going to start in the corner here. We're going basically down to the right. It's going to be a very interesting little thing. And this is so weird. I'm not at a weird angle. I'm sitting straight. I'm not like looking around a camera. You can see me? What is going on? Everything is so strange. I'm not used to this. I have to be careful that I don't go too far forward and you just see this though. That's my one problem. I can't just do this. That would be the worst. I'm like really trying to get in there. That's the one thing I have to be careful about. I can't do that. I gotta be careful. Hair cam, exactly. The head cam. That's so weird, yeah. I have to be very careful that I don't do that. That would be bad. The pupper version I picked up again 4 years ago. When I joined your community, I remember you working on that. It's very, if I remember correctly, it looks very similar to what Mama Squeak is working on. Maybe it's the same artist or something, or maybe I completely can't remember what the hell it was. I remember you working on a puppy one a long time ago though. You have to post a picture of it again. We have to see. It's been so long. No update yet. Big schedule. Well, I mean, gotta give it some time. You got bored after making a house? How long did you end up playing for, Kyle? Useless for you? Having a kid is permanent rough on the body. Yeah, Kim. How's the kiddo doing? I know she got hurt too a little while ago. You need to hang a ball on a string from the ceiling to when you touch it, it stops moving forward. That's a good idea, Dueling. That's a very good idea. Imagine. But then there would be something hanging in front of me. Hey, Pocket Roddy, welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Nice to see you. Also, everyone, don't forget the vote. I totally forgot. I need the voting. That's not what I want. Don't forget the vote, guys. I'm gonna get this pinned. And... there you go. Ah, I hate fucking OBS. It's always broken. It won't let me friggin' pin that. I have to close my chat and reopen my chat so that I can pin my own friggin' message. It's so broken. I don't understand what the hell is wrong with it. Happy Kittens, welcome in. How you doing? She's good. She started playing Stardew Valley multiplayer with her yesterday. Nice, Kim. That's awesome. You got the puppy version. Venus posted the finished version some time ago. Oh, really, Lily? Okay, I don't remember. It's so weird that you don't have the little the top hat. Yes, I know. It's much higher than. It's like right around here. It's very. I have it just above me. It's quite nice. I actually really like it. You know, someone that has a tennis ball hanging from her garage so that she knows when to stop pulling forward and not hit the garage wall. Smart, you know. That's I mean, whatever works, right? Whatever works. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and that's it. It's very interesting who happens to be winning some of these predictions, because I can see what everyone voted for, and then at the same time, it's like I'm astonished about what's winning the vote, considering I know what everyone picked. You gotta vote, guys. Don't forget to vote. You're gonna mess up your brackets more than they're already messed up. Voting done. Perfect, Sleeping Beauty. Whichever one you think is more funny for you. But then again, there's a lot more people voting than there is people that just made brackets. And then sometimes people that made brackets forgot to actually vote. So it's an interesting circumstance, to be honest. It's an interesting circumstance. Because everyone's allowed voting, not just the people that made brackets. So get your vote on. My dad did that for my car in the garage so I couldn't get through the front. That's exactly what Yumino did. That's a very good idea, Dueling. You're good, Pakarati. What are you up to? Are you excited? You're leaving tomorrow, no? Or you're leaving soon? Thursday, maybe? You're going on that little excursion, crafting excursion. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Yo, Literate Ian, welcome in. How you doing? What is up? I think I missed 2 days voting. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. It's very easy to miss a day. I want someone to play multiplayer with, but my dad will not. Oh, really? Does your dad play video games, Orange Cat? What kind of games does he like? Was there justice for David, by the way? David ended up winning Queen. Kishi, welcome in. How you doing? Let me see this camera. It's working. It's working, Black Sheep. Look, it's above me. There's nothing in my face. You're lying back down, really, Kim? Well, hopefully it helps a little bit. Like, is the chiropractor usually instant relief, or is it more of a... Or is it only going to happen, like, after, like, a day or something? You're back from... Oh, you're already back? It was over the week... Oh, I thought it was, like, a week long. You're already back. Okay, well, did you have a lot of fun? Hopefully you had a blast. Yes, but he's, like, more excited about... excited games than Stardew? Okay. He likes more exciting games. Hey, Stardew is very exciting. Nothing wrong with Stardew. Stardew's great. Okay, let me just get a pin stitch here. Black Sheep, how you doing tonight? Let's go. Looks so good, thank you. It's a very nice camera. This is the same one Black Sheep uses, actually. The best part about it, Black Sheep, is that it has an optical zoom and it's not digital. Is this the optical zoom that makes it key? Dad's clocked at 4,000 hours in Skyrim. Damn, Orange Cat. You're chilling at work on late shift today, but no work is coming. Well, I mean, that's just a win-win, Ian. Nice little slow day for you. Do you know what happens tomorrow? What happens tomorrow, Kishi? I'm not sure. My husband wouldn't, and my kid is finally old enough. Well, there you go, Kim. I wish I had put it in my Excel sheet. Also, hi. Takes time for inflammation to go down. I'm assume excited here means action. Yeah, probably, Kyle. Action. Action. High octane gameplay. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to. Oh my god. Guess what? It's gonna be May. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be May. Tomorrow it's gonna be May. Can't be April anymore because it's like what? Roses are red, violets are blue. Something. It's gonna be May. I can't remember what the hell it is. It is gonna be May though. Friggin' Justin Timberlake. Yo, Tessa, welcome in. How you doing? You're taking a minute running around all day today. Yeah, Black Sheep, I saw. Hopefully you're getting everything done. Hopefully it's a little bit calmer tomorrow. I was gonna ask, what do you do with the kiddos when what do you do with the kiddos when you head over to Captain Cass's? Yes, I did. Seeing everyone and being able to craft together is amazing. That's awesome, Pocket Roddy. Very jealous. I'm glad you had fun. Thank goodness for the daily voting reminder because I would have forgotten every single day without them. I mean, if I stream, I do it in stream. If I don't stream that day, then it has to be after. It has to be like I have to add everybody to not forget to vote. Is Queen still not over the cough? Queen is still not over the cough. It's just lingering forever. I'll take it over the wild amount of work yesterday. Literate Ian, what do you do for work? How's it almost May? I don't fucking know, Yumino. Time is going way too fast. It makes no sense. It's too fast. It's too long. Not too long. It's too fast. It's not long enough. Lucky's gal, welcome in. How you doing? Any news on Joe Fever making the loot? I don't think it's gonna happen. He's not situated to make like a starter loot. I did some digging around and stuff like that, and it just if I was gonna get like a master loot that I was gonna spend a couple $1,000s on, then probably, but it's just I don't think it's gonna work out, unfortunately. It's just not worth it. Is Queen still not over the cough? No. What you gonna do if you finish this before the end of stream? Well, I'm gonna go very slow. We're gonna chit chat slow-mo. Maybe I pull out some knitting. We'll see. I might end a little early though because Queen's going out into the field and she has a really early start. She has to go to bed really early, so we'll see what happens. Not true. I'm over it. It's not over me, however. I stayed up way too late last night reading. Bucky's gal, what are you reading? How can anyone get over you? I don't know, Shay. Hope it goes soon. It's been a while now. Seriously, what color did you use for the white? Or is it the lighting that makes it tamer? It should be white. It could be the lighting, or it could be the white balance I have. It should be white though. I guess it's looking not very white, eh? I still have to adjust the camera a little bit. The thing is, yeah, it's supposed to be white. It could be the camera. I have to adjust the settings. But it's supposed to be like the B5200 or something like that. My job is technically called docketing, but that's a bit of an understatement. I work full-time and all call for company that contacts for various law firms. I do try not to go into too much detail because my company is the only one that did this from, hey, no worries, literally, and it's all good. But hey, if there's no calls today, that's good for you. Yo, Gom, welcome in. Lurking with dinner. Good luck with dinner. What's for food? Remind me to ask, how many stitches are there in the FFP? 16,000, Kyle. 16,000. $16,000 is pretty short. We're going to be starting it in June, I think. Craft Mania is going to be all different kinds of crafting. And yeah, here, let me see if I can adjust it, Lily. Let's see what I can do. that did not work. Is that a bit better? Is that more white? Does that look more white? The blue is very blue now. I think that looks a bit more white. I'm not sure. Is that a bit better? The blue is very blue now. I don't know if the white's more white. We have a family that's our friend here, and they are watching them. They have a little girl, and they live down the street, so it works out. That's nice, Black Sheep. If you asked a question, I'm sorry. My doorbell rang. No worries, Bucky's gone. I was just asking what book you were reading. Veggie soup and leftover chicken sandwich from an Italian place. Nice. Sounds delicious. My Pokemon piece was 18. I'm hoping to do the whole thing alongside you. Nice. Okay, so up here is the next spot we're doing. The next spot. Yeah, maybe. It's a bit better. It's a bit better. Hey, Sylvie, welcome in. How you doing? Why did I finish this? What the hell's wrong with me? What's up, Sylvie? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Promises and pomegranates. I'm chapter 5 away from finishing it. Nice. What's it about? Duo, yo, Derp. What's up, Derp? How you doing? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, Sylvie. What you been up to? Unicorn Overlord's going pretty sweet. We're in the Elven area right now, but it's still taking its sweet time. It's a hefty game. Although I think I can cruise some of the fights a little bit more. It's really funny how the fights take 2 minutes, but 2 minutes is 40 minutes. It's insane. So I don't know. Is it not, the thing is, do I have the autofocus on? Yeah. No matter what I do here, I think it's always, I don't know, that does brighten it a little bit. I don't think 2 minutes and 40, 2 minutes and 40, honestly, real time, it's 2 minutes and 40 seconds or something like that. It's just I'm paused so often, and fights don't actually count towards how long something takes. It's very strange. Okay, there's so much jumping here, I'm missing which stitches I need to do. I keep messing up. Yumina, what were you up to today? Did you get some crafting in? Did you miss Taxi? Are you happy your kitchen's still clean? I've been learning to play a game. Oh, Sylvie, what game are you learning how to play? You're doing good. I just got home from my walk. Nice, Derp. How's the working out going? I do... Oh, man, the Swolopolis, it needs to happen. I keep talking about it. I need, like, the reminder thing that like, Black Sheep has and all, and Casa and all the people have the reminder. I need someone to remind me to make Swolopolis so we can be accountable for each other and be like, I worked out, how about you? Yo, Pix, look at this. Look, there's nothing in front of my face. What's up, Pix? How you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. It's nice to see you. Oh my God. Remind Duo to make a reminder command. Was that behind the camera arm? So I got a new cam because my old cam was fucking up. I've spun the wire around too many times, and one too many times, and anytime it gets too close to anything, it starts fucking up. So it can't do like really close shots anymore, and anything with too much sharpness. But so I got a new cam. It has an optical zoom. I got the same one Black Sheep has. Much better. Using that overhead cam is very nice. Very nice. I missed a few days simply because I forgot, but I'm getting back into it starting today. Perfect, Derp. That's awesome. I'm picking up the stuff for my Wii tomorrow. Oh, so I can start playing Wii Fit Plus as a workout. Nice, Kyle. That's awesome. Slow-mo, your school's starting soon, isn't it? May's coming up. How the hell is it May? It's already been, we're already in the 5th month of the year? What the fuck? We're almost halfway through 2024. How are we almost halfway through 2024? Hey, Cyberhook, because I've wanted to speed run it. Okay. I've had Cyberhook for a very long time, and I just got into learning how to really play it. Cyberhook. I've not heard of Cyberhook. What's that even about? Happykins, how you doing today? What? It's a dark romance. Mafia forced marriage trope. Very, very good book. I'm glad you're liking it, Bucky. I paid my tuition last night. Yo, slow-mo. It's happening. It's coming. You must be incredibly excited. When do you start again? I know it's sometime in May. We're a third through. Let's not make it worse than it is. Well, I mean, yeah, we're a third through. Yes, I mean we're almost at 6 months. It's hard to think. Yeah, you're right. We're a third through. We're 33% through the year. Well, if you think about it, we're a third. Yeah, we're a third through. We've lived 4 of the 12 months. We have. I'm good, thanks. It's just we're in the 5th month now, which is very close to the 6th month, which is halfway through the year. It's just the way that you could say it makes it sound way worse than what it actually is. I'm doing very well, happy kittens. I'm doing very well, actually. I want to raise. Oh, I want to raise my chair. I want to get above this. I almost feel like I need a stool. I want to be above, very high, but I don't get it. Go stop brushing my fucking ear. Okay, thanks. I know, right, Pix? It's not my fault. It's the year's fault, okay? I might go for a very short, very slow run tomorrow. So if I never hear from you again, it's that what did you in? Orange Ken, good luck with the run. Good luck with the run. When was the last time you went out for a run? I know you said that you had to take a break from it for a while. So hopefully everything goes good. Take it easy. I run intervals. Run for a minute, walk for a minute. Run for a minute, walk for a minute. It's a lot more manageable. How are we this far through? I don't know, Yumino. It's just a fast-paced parkour kind of game. Kind of hard to explain without you seeing it. Okay, Sylvia, you're in the Discord. Send me a link to that. I'll have a look afterwards. I'd be curious to see. Very curious to see. So much math tonight. Too many months. Illegal. I start on May. Oh, you start at the end of the month. Excited but nervous about English and all the writing. Oh boy, yeah. Writing was never fun, but it's more of a practical course, right? So maybe it's a lot less writing and a lot more practical stuff. Hopefully that'll be good. So you have one more month. You have one entire month to prepare. Okay. I thought it was closer to the beginning of May. See, usually you're time optimistic, but with this, you're so pessimistic, kind of hilarious. I ran twice last year, but it was still too heavy to enjoy it. Okay, before that, years. Why run when you can stroll casually? That's true, Queen. You could just walk real fast. Fast walking's good too. Ain't nothing wrong with a good fast walk. Where do I send the link? You can DM me if you want, or you can pop it into the gaming. I'll have a look afterwards. Saunter even, right, Shay? Shay, how are you doing? How was your week? Last day of school for my kid is the 22nd, so at least there isn't any overlap. That's good, at least. Even slow walking is good, as long as you're moving. Moving good. Staying still bad. Yesterday was kind of rough. I was testing my PS2 yesterday, but it wasn't reading the discs. Oof. Would attempt to read them, but it would fail. Fast forward to later that day, I made the connection that the lens for the laser must have been dirty. And did it actually fix it? Casual stroll is not a fast walk. Casual stroll, saunter, fast walk, just move. All I'm saying is move. Move. Any type of moving is good. Any type of moving is good. Whatever gets you moving, you don't have to be fast. It's true. We had 5 people on the phone when we normally have 8. It was a day. Oh, damn, Shay. Overworked. Hopefully you're done. What do you got planned for the evening? Yo, Gil. Good evening. How you doing, man? What is up? Hopefully you're well. Yo, Watson. Welcome in. How you doing? It's nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. So I took a Q-tip with some cleaning alcohol on the cotton rub and the lens gently, and it worked. I'm glad it worked. That's awesome, Derp. I'm glad you're able to fix it. Slides in your chair. Success. Slides in your chair. I mean... maybe that's not enough moving, but it might be. I mean, whatever floats your boat, Pix. Yes, movement is good. I am hoping that playing video games with movement will give you dopamine. Well, hopefully it does something. Hopefully it does something. We're going one more past this. Gonna finish this month's Travelers Log and WoW, then some house chores and dinner. We had some. I had some pork for dinner. It was like a 5-spice pork, very delicious. Liked it a lot with a little bit of rice. The one thing I hate about eating pork though is it just gets stuck in my teeth. It's the worst. Well, I can't push in your stool. You're married. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing good, Gil. I'm doing pretty good. Old mate Watson, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Gil, what have you been up to with your day? I worked. Learning a new program. Learning how to do the exact same thing I know how to do in a new program is very frustrating because, like, you know what you want to do and you just don't know how to do it. And so you find whatever sort of works, and I'm like, I understand what I'm doing, but at the same time, there are very specific things I want to do to be extra precise, and I just can't. I'm stuck, and it's annoying, and I hate it. But, you know, I don't hate, like, parts of it are just aggravating because, like, I know what I want to do, and I'm not sure how to do it, unfortunately. It's pain in butt. I rolled my eyes so hard I went blind. Did yours, played the messenger, watch some soccer? Sounds like a good day. How far along are you in the messenger? Pix, have you ever played the messenger? I think you would love that game. Montreal Studio, same people that made Sea of Stars, but it's like a Ninja Gaiden style, like 2D platformer. It's filled with nostalgia, jokes, old school jokes, great writing, really funny, fast, fun gameplay. Like, the messenger is sick. You has not. It's very good. Switching programs for next. No. Well, I mean, it's because, like, it kept crashing on my new computer for whatever reason. Like, one of my files kept crashing. It's because the rig is unstable. So I'm using a different program with a different rigging thing or whatever just to see. So the rig so far is working. I just have to skin it properly. It's mostly skinned. I just have to fix everything or fix whatever is wrong with it because it's never perfect. And that's what's always takes a lot of time. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, Teacup, welcome in. Perfect, Sylvie, thank you. I just got a junk journal pen pal. Yo, that's awesome, Sleeping Beauty. Messenger is one of your favorites. It's really good, Derp. I like that a lot. You're finding the keys. Okay. Did you do the invisible or the very dark platforming section? You have to, like, get through all of there without turning on a single light. If you're having trouble, Gil, just look up a map. Like, because seeing what it looks like helps so much. Even if you're just looking at it on, like, a computer screen, just being able to see what exactly you're doing, even if you can't see anything at all, it helps a lot. Because you can kind of understand how the jumping works and stuff like that, even if you can't see it. It's very good. I'm doing good, Teacup. How are you doing today? What is up? Now we just need to get you a craft mat for your desk so we don't have to use white paper and painter's tape. Yes, exactly, Pix. I was thinking about that, honestly. I was thinking about that, and I think I have a solution, but I have to work on that. But yes, exactly. Try and get something for next week. Happy Tuesday, yo, Thexius. Welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. What is up? What is up? How's the week? We're almost at the end here. What's a craft mat? Not white paper with tape. But, you know, it's better than it was the best I could do instead of a black desk. Why is my desk black? I don't know. It just happens to be black. And it's hard to see. That or has glare. I'm glad to be home. How are you? How are you doing, Teacup? Tired today. Been working on homework, but right now taking a break for a round of Hades. Nice. Good luck. Have fun. You're making fish tacos tonight. Nice, Thexius. That's awesome. Taco Tuesday. It's leaving PS Plus extra next month. That's why you're playing it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're getting through it. It's really good. It is something Duo has avoided for far too long. He would rather show us how to stab your crotch with knitting needles as he fights vampires. Exactly. My gigantic knitting needles. They're the best. Me taking his clothes out of the dryer. Yes, I agree. Hey. When was the last time I left stuff in there for a long while? Hey. I have done that in the past, but I haven't done it in a bit. Casting shade at me? Casting shade? Imagine living out of the dryer. Yo, that is the best thing ever. I used to do that all the time. Nothing wrong with that. Everything's dry in the dryer. Are you really sure you want to challenge your wife on this kind of stuff? Queen airing out the clean laundry, right? Thanks, sis. It's okay. We each have our weaknesses. That when it comes to laundry. Okay. I will accept that I leave clothes in the dryer sometimes. It happens. She does other stuff that I won't get into. Smells like a lemony fresh tea. I live out of the laundry basket. There you go. I told you, just get bins. Put all your clean clothes in bins. And don't worry about folding them ever again, you know. Live out of the bins. No drawers for you. Just bins. Chaos bins. That, I mean, at least are clean. Clean chaos bins. Who needs to organize? As long as you can find what you're looking for. Or as long as you can find whatever you want to wear. Okay, let's pin stitch here. I have to make sure I'm not going too far forward or else you're just going to see my head. Pin a stitch. All the pin stitches. You fucking hate folding laundry? I know, I know. Chaos bin sounds great, right? Folding laundries are the worst. If it doesn't smell, you can wear it again, right? Exactly, Mr. Semper. Mr. Semper, how you doing? Did you finally get a start date? Did you get a new one? Or are you just looking for new work now? I can't believe they delayed it. That's so balls. You were super excited to at least start. How you doing, Mr. Semper? The cats are trying to mug me for my spaghetti? Oh my god. Also, I need to clean out our walk-in closet and I dread it more than folding. Really? Yo, Candy Cane, how's your favorite the Crypt Curious streamer doing? I'm doing great, Candy Cane. How you doing? Hey, Overruler, welcome in. How are you? But if I clean the closet, it'll be easier to put laundry away. The dilemma. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. 340 is the next color. 340 is the next color. Overruler, how you doing? I have an interview tomorrow for a better position. Nice. So I'm very nervous. Cross fingers. Yeah, the other company's still no word. That's so dumb. Good luck. Hopefully... This is a lot more stitches. Hopefully you... the interview goes well tomorrow. Keep us updated. The best thing about having more interviews in a short period of time is that you get used to the questions and you get more confident about answering stuff. Like, you never know what they're going to ask, but a lot of the times it's a lot of the same questions. So if you're used to it, it's a bit easier. So just go in confident, and I'm sure you'll do great, Mr. Zember. But good luck, especially if it's for a better position. That's awesome. We're finishing this today, Pix. No matter how slow I go, it gets done. Pretty good. Excited to do some stitching. Candy Cane, what are you working on tonight? The closet is a disaster, and it's so daunting because there's just so much stuff in there. Yeah, you know? By the way, did we ever get the hot take? We did not. Cat Steak redeemed the hot take, and, well, it was off. He did it when I was offline. Totally hoping that I can finally buy my kiddo a PS5. That'd be awesome. Because then you get to play it also, Mr. Sember. Yo, Pix dropping the hot take again. Doing a busy day. Grateful for chill stitches. I thought you were gonna. I thought I read chili. You're grateful for the chili you had tonight, which would be hilarious if you had chili, but no. We're chilling with the stitches. Yeah, that's a mood. I have a huge dresser. I forget I own clothes and just swear the same. You wear the same 10 things over and over. Very true. I will have to keep nervous stomach noises to a minimum. You'll be great. All right, let me get this hot take. Let me just finish this knot. All right, hot take it up. The hot take today is that dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I don't know. Dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate. I mean, they're so different. I like both. Dark chocolate is it better for you? 100% milk chocolate, you can't do, it's too bitter for you. I had someone that used to do like 90% dark chocolate. That stuff is super bitter, but like, the more you eat it, you get so used to it, Pix, it's really not that bad. But at first it can be pretty, I mean, goddamn, it's super bitter for sure. She wants to grow up super fast to be able to play the games everyone does on the streams. Aw, how old is she again? You're ready to vibe, Overruler. Did you get your games? Did they come in? Are you excited? Working on that winter night scene I've been working on for a while now. Have you posted a picture? I feel like I haven't seen any updates for a while, Candy Cane. And then when one of the items I wear over and over wears out, it's like, the world is ending to me. I don't have anything to replace it. That is a very bad situation to be in, you know? Very bad situation to be in. 85% or 70 is so good. Yeah, 100% chocolate is a flavor of personal opinion. I prefer dark chocolate. Yeah, 70 to 80%. Yeah, exactly. 70 to 80% is not so bad, but 100% is super bitter. Digitally or physically, I know they made the game like that. Yeah, it's sad. I feel like I need to find the same thing again, but you had it for so long you can't even buy it anymore, right? Losing your favorite shirt to just it being old and then never being able to replace it properly is the worst feeling. She's only 5. She definitely has a long way to go. I mean, you can still start off with some stuff, especially on the PS5. I mean, the Astro's Playroom is a lot of fun. I'm sure she'd have a blast playing that. You can't do the bitter of dark chocolate. Really, Sleeping Beauty. Like Pix. Excited they come tomorrow, which I'm glad I went with delivery. I wouldn't have gotten to them today anyways. Well, there you go. The extra $5 was worth it, Overruler. Every time I try a new dark chocolate that's supposed to blow my mind and convert me, I end up spitting it out anyway. Damn, Pix. Savage. Doesn't even eat it, just spits it out. Again, I find anything bitter is an acquired taste. Would you agree with that? Anything bitter is an acquired taste. And it's funny because different bitter things, you might like one bitter thing and you might hate another. But then again, maybe if you like bitter stuff, you might just like any of it. You can't do dill pickles? Really, Pix? Bitter is def acquired, yeah. I love bitter chocolate, but I also love milk chocolate. I honestly don't really like white chocolate, though. White chocolate's okay. It really depends. I look it up, and the bookmark it. Thank you. Yeah, well, the Astro's Playroom, whatever, that comes with the PS5. I'm sure she'll have a blast, Mistress Ember. It's like built into like it's pre-installed on every PS5. It's like the first plat every PS5 owner should get. It's just a nice little trip down memory lane, and it's just a little platformer, cute little critters. She would love playing that for sure. I once had 98% chocolate. That was way too bitter for you. 85 is a good grade for bitter, but yeah, anything above that. Taxi buys 90%. It's gross. I like dark chocolate, but that's too much. Oh man, I'm bitter. Also an acquired taste. Aw, Orange Cat. You're our acquired taste. I just ate dark chocolate with almonds and sea salt. So good. Yes. Well, that's a bit different. The almonds and the sea salt elevated so much. I can't stand white chocolate. That's where I spit. Really, the white chocolate's that bad? I think the last pick I sent was about 2 weeks ago. I've done a couple thousand stitches since then. Damn, Candy Cane. Who would have thunk when you're not actually having to go teach classes and stuff, you can get a lot of stuff done. Same, Kyle, not my thing. Free time is a wondrous thing. If only we all had it. Numbers of thousands. That's awesome, Candy Cane. So now you're going to try and put a new update on? Nice, nice. How many stitches is it total, Candy Cane? Shipping was free because you bought Overlord too. Yo, Overruler. You just found the life hack. I've been stitching a lot. Seriously, eh? Is it to avoid Meat Boy? Saying what Devilman would say. I like my taste buds back, please. That's a lot. I need dinner. I have milk chocolate in the kitchen. There you go, Orange Cat. I've been stitching a lot, yeah. I did, by the way, put a pic in Discord. I will have a look soon. It's 39,000 stitches. Damn, man. That is a lot. I'm doing good, Mama Squeak. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. I just finished all 18 hearts from my tote bag. Oh, now I'm gonna turn them all into squares. Yo, those little hearts are really cute, Orange Cat. When we go have a look in the Discord, we will have, I'm gonna scroll up and have a look at that too. Okay, this is going 2 more past here, and then we're going backwards. I just finished all 18 hearts for my tote bag, yeah. I'm doing good, Mom Squeak. How are you doing? When I worked at Michael's Arts and Craft, if any of the candy melt bags exploded, I'm shipping. We'd attack it like hungry pigeons in shipping. Those things were more addicting than dark chocolate. What exactly? Candy melt bags? I don't think I've ever seen that at Michael's. I'll have to have a look next time. You'll crush that in no time. You're doing well. Didn't have to work with bad boss this morning since he was out sick since yesterday. Got to be my own boss was nice. Now stitching some summons. Nice. How's the summon stitch going so far, Mama Squeak? Old Candy Cane will later, I'm sure. We'll be looking back and forth. The candy melts, you'll find them with all the baking things. The baking, there's baking stuff at Michael's? I did not even know that. You used to manage the store, right? How? Sorry? Queen said something, but I missed it. 1.6% done. You've barely scratched the surface. Well, hopefully you're having fun with it so far. Pix, how far along have you come? What'd you say?
Foxy's baking stuff at Michael's.
I did not know it had baking stuff at Michael's. Sure she doesn't want to be held like that. No, no, don't throw her. For the love of God, don't throw her. She doesn't even want to be held like that. She wants to get away from me. Poor baby. Wanna go? How far along have I into the stitching of the summons piece picks? Michael's has a huge baking section. I had no idea. Yeah, you were. I was the manager. Yeah. Doing something to avoid Meat Boy. I assume we're talking about Candy Cane. Exactly, Devilman. The app I found for Apple says that if I keep on pace every day, the stitch will be finished in early August. That's really good, Candy Cane. Candy Cane's been doing a ton of crafting. Devilman, a ton of crafting. Poor Roxy just wants to go and not be held. Exactly, Mama Squeak. I was probably gonna put in a bit later because I have to pull it out of the Q snap since it's too small. If I move it, I'll send a pic earlier. Do it. Do it. We'll have a look. Adulting Queen. Good luck. Still working on Ifrit. I'm hell bent on finishing this sprite. Nice. Can't wait to start. I'll probably only start in June. We're gonna do Craft Mania. All the Craft Mania. Where the hell am I? Am I there? I am there. Okay, yeah, this one's going here. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna probably we're gonna do a bunch of crafting in May, but I think we're gonna do different crafting. I'm gonna do crochet and knitting and stuff like that. See if we can finish the sweater. See if we can make a couple of hats. I'm gonna have to get you to teach me how to do that friggin' magic loop again, because the way that you did it, I think it was the Japanese method or something like that you had said. Friggin', oh man, it worked really well, but I can't remember how to do it. I know it's a lot of wrapping around your hands. Japanese method, yeah. Devilman, how you doing tonight? What is up? What hockey games are on tonight? Can't believe Dallas stayed ahead, tied it back up. Could share a pick, yeah. I have to ask, who's your fave summon? Who's my favorite summon? It would have to be Shiva or Ifrit, but I'm not sure which one. Shiva or Ifrit? Probably Shiva. Good old sexy Shiva. Because 90s humor never died for you. You're absolutely right. You'll sleep in Luna. Welcome in. Why did I almost say your mom? I'm doing good, Luna. How are you doing? Welcome in. What is up? It's nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good one. And by adulting, I mean searching the interbuts for updates on Baldur's Gate 3. So Baldur's Gate 3, it's supposed to be shipping between April and May. And it is the last day of April. And we have yet to get an update about when it's being shipped, and Queen just like, send me Baldur's Gate for the love of God. Oh, sorry about that. Queen just wants the Baldur's Gate, and she is just not getting it, and she is unhappy. Rosen has asked me to learn to knit to make your cardigan for him, so thanks for that. The Harvest cardigan's so simple. You don't know how to knit? I'm surprised, Luna. You're such a multi-crafter. Knitting's not too bad, although since you're a huge crocheter first, it might be a bit tricky. I know learning crochet for me was very strange, because it's just not what you're used to, right? It's just really not what you're used to. You're gonna try and make the Harvest cardigan. I still have yet to finish that, but we're gonna do that in May. We're gonna finish it. Craftmania is gonna do it for us. Can beat that. A game I ordered was meant to ship in August, then December, then end of February, then mid-April. We still know nothing. Oh, it's a Kickstarter games, my goodness. But this game's already released. It's just the physical edition. The game is done. It's there. We're just waiting for it to ship. Imagine a cardigan with old school sprites knitted on it, right? That'd be cool. Or even stitched on it. Imagine what we could do. Exactly, but hey, you're almost at a finish with this piece. You're crushing it, yes. This is going to be very nice. Well, we barely have anything left. All I'm doing is adding the cute little rainbows in the last book here. Do the last few pages also, and then we are good to go. Good to go. What have you been working on lately? Still spinning stuff? I think you were doing a bit of spinning and a bit of gaming the other day. On the other side of this, 2 more stitches here. Waiting on shipping is so terrible. I had to wait forever to get my Torgal plushie, and it got even more delayed via snail mail. Oh, Mr. Semper, at least you got it eventually. Torgal's so freaking cute. The little dog, or the big dog, I should say, from Final Fantasy 16. Is it the big version or the puppy version, Mr. Semper? Spinning right now, but also crocheting to test out the yarn I've been making. It's been fun. So how do you, like, are you spinning already done yarn, or are you making your own yarn? How do you even, like, what is that process like? What do you even do? We got the full size grown up Torgal. Nice. Very cute. One thing I wish Square would do is release more copies of the physical edition of that Pixel remaster. It's kind of lame that they just released 1 set of physical edition and then never again. Devilman, did you get the physical edition of that, or did you order it online? Did you just get the digital? Although I think you always get digital, eh? You never really order physical edition. Spinning right now, yeah, but also crocheting testing. We got the full-size Torgal. Freaking cute. Although when he transformed the first time, I was like, what the hell is going on? I got a physical thanks to our local GameStop. Nice, Mama Squeak. I didn't hear what game you asked. Oh, Pixel Remasters, but I'm sure the answer is digital. I'm sure the answer is digital also. What was the last physical game you actually bought, Devilman? But yeah, the Pixel Remasters. Game Store, not GameStop. So actually, all the EB games in Montreal, or I think even in Canada, they're all GameStops now. They used to be EB Games, and then GameStop bought EB Games, and they kept the names in Canada because all the stores were already that name anyways. They since have rebranded everything recently. Sheesh, you don't know? You don't even know the last game you bought physical. Damn, dude. Do you have a physical PS5 or do you have a digital PS5? Like, do you have one with the disc drive or no? I don't know if you have a significant PS4 collection that's physical. That would be the only reason that you would get a physical, like, disc drive on the PS5, is if you want to play a lot of your older PS4 games and not make them like a waste because you can't play them at all. I literally forgot EB existed until just then. Really, Overruler. We had them for the longest time in Canada. EB Games. My daughter's always hanging onto it. I'm the mom that takes its grocery shopping even. It sits in the cart. Kiddo demands it. I'm sure I look unhinged. Aw, that's super cute, Mistress Ember. You went through PNP games? Oh, really interesting. You miss GameStop? You don't have that over there, Kyle? Make my own yarn. So to oversimplify it, you get fiber, typically a wool of some kind. But you can spin tons of different things and then draft the fiber to the thickness you want. The spinning wheel or drop spindle puts twist in it, which makes it into a strand. And then you twist the multiple strands together in the opposite direction and it becomes yarn. Sounds like a process, Luna. I have a physical PS5 just because of the PS4 games I have, and then I also sometimes buy special edition of stuff. I got a physical version in that case too. Okay. Like The Last of Us 2 is probably the last physical game I got because of the special edition. Interesting. Interesting, Devilman. And Kyle, you guys lost GameStop recently? Alright, we're gonna go have a look in the Discord very soon. Let me finish a couple more lines. So if you have anything you want to share, pop it in now. We're gonna go have a look. We'll have a look at stuff multiple times throughout the stream, but I'm gonna go have a look right at the end of this next line for us. So if you have anything, I know people have already popped some stuff in there, but pop something else. We'll have a look. I wish our GameStop hadn't closed. The GameStop in your area are closed. Sleeping Beauty. What is your option now if you want to buy a game, other than just buying it in the digital store? I hate that that's like the only option sometimes. Physical all the way. I like being able to show people the games I own. It's right here. It's right here, man. You can see it. It's right here. It's so good. But no. Nope. Digital. People love digital. 2021 is recently. They also ship across Canada and US. Oh, really? They have like 10 copies on their online store at the moment, but it's like 109 CAD, and it's for the Switch. Yeah, they don't have any they don't have any PS4 versions of the Pixel Remaster. Those ones are all sold out. There's more for the Switch. Honestly, having physical copies of games you love, it's such a good feeling. Wish game stores were more common. They used to be. Now it's just hard. Watson. Miss Ember, indeed. Watson, what are you up to today? Hopefully you're having a good morning. You just working, chilling? Have you been playing any games lately? Alright, let's go have a look in the Discord. What do you guys got for me? Show me what you got. I do not trust Sony to buy digital anymore. Why, Kyle? I found a semi-local video game store that has physical, including retro stuff. Nice. Apparently, yeah, Alan Wake 2 is only digital. Is only digital. So what do we got here? Let's go have a look. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. We got Orange Cat popped a bunch of stuff in here the last little bit. We got here we go. So King Pasta finished their temperature sal, but I didn't realize. I thought they were doing it in like a big square, but King Pasta Water, this was a gift for their mom, did a temperature sal that's like super tall, which is really interesting. You didn't think of it. It's basically they did it freehand with diamond painting. So usually temperature sals, a lot of people do them cross-stitching and stuff like that. I've seen that, even temperature blankets. But they did a temperature diamond painting, which is really cool. I do not trust Sony to buy digitally. I can go to Walmart or order physical online. That's true too. I'm always torn. I like being able to stream off my phone, and that's obviously a hassle for physical, especially if I'm away from home. Yeah, right? I'm on holidays still, so I'm just back from walking the dogs and now have the day to yourself. Nice, Watson. You've been playing a whole lot of RimWorld again? Nice. Orange Cat worked on a little bag here. Very cool. Love the colors. Although I think they're putting in a zipper now. You got Naughty Gnome working on a Tunisian crochet blanket. Friggin' cute. I've never done Tunisian crochet. I saw Man and Iron Teeth do this a long time ago. It's got a very interesting pattern to the crochet. Pasta, I was just looking at the temperature diamond painting you did. This is the bag on a moose. The Orange Cat, I think, is working on another bag, but doing squares here. So they're going to make a bunch of these heart squares and then sew them all together, which is going to be really cool. Can't wait to see all those together. Yeah, so these are all the different hearts. So they're all multicolored, too. They have to just do the granny square around the backside. I decided to make all of the insides first. I have no chill. I have 12 out of 18 done already. Very fast. All that done today, Orange Cat. Nice. Minty Pie's working on this insane, like, embroidery. Like, this thing is crazy. This thing is so nuts. I love the texture in it, but it's like almost like making a carpet. It's very interesting. If you ever watch them actually do it, it's pretty incredible. It's like I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's some sort of Japanese type of embroidery, but it's almost like they have like this punch thing to it. It's very pretty. It's bunka, yeah. So they said it's gonna take them the rest of the year to actually finish it. Then we have Sleeping Luna, merino wool. You made this yourself? Damn, Luna, looks really nice. I love the it's variegated, I guess. It has the different colors inside of it. Very cool. And so you just weaved or made the different wool and turned it into yarn. That's really awesome. Instead of having to buy it yourself. The big spindle you got. Every single time I see you using this, I always think of a fishing lure. Every single time. What do we got in the cross stitch section? So Kyle's working on a new Pokemon piece, and it's always, I always say this, every time I see one of these, everyone always works on the light colors first, and the light colors are so pale, but as soon as the black comes in, it like everything pops, and all of the like the Pokemon, like the gigantic Pokemon pieces people work on are just so cool in that regard. We got Sai working on some stuff, still not too far along. We got Drifty Allison dropping the owl. This owl is super adorable. I don't know how far along you are on it though, Allison, but it's looking really good. We got Sai and Soul working on some dragons. Very nice. I always love seeing their little updates. They got a little working friend too with the kitty. Do we have any petting zoo? What do we got? Orange Cat, Cat Damon, always snoozing away. Oh, we got the Maine Coon. Just loafing. Not even loafing, just lounging. More like a lounge than a loaf. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Maine Coons are huge though. Oh my goodness. But Lily G's cats are friggin' adorable. So many kitties. Aw, Teacup. Baby time. Very cute. Oh, Sleeping Beauty, what's up? Alright. Let us continue. What did let me try and catch up. What did I miss? Sony's pretty public about the review. They don't really own your digital copies. You just kind of have them. Yeah, I mean, that's every store though, Kyle. That's literally every store. Sony just says it. Every store. They can do whatever they want. Like, you don't own anything. You're like basically rent it. That's physical, man. I like having my disc. Been playing a whole lot of RimWorld, yeah. Makes me nervous that once the console gets outdated or whatever, you lose the game. It's kind of rough. Oh yeah, I'm excited to give that to my mom. All the drills are AB, so they sparkle so nicely in the sun. It's really cool, Pasta, that it's like really tall. I didn't realize that. I thought you were gonna do like something squarish. Venetian is like crochet and knitting had a baby. Yeah, I've heard people say that, Slim Beauty. You got hooked on it for a few months. It's probably the most in-depth game you've ever played. Really, Old Man Watson. Yeah, the bunka. Yeah, I always just work on the big spaces. A lot of talented Maine Coons are massive. Had one, it would make a huge clonk whenever it jumped down. Yeah, Roxy's like that. Hey, what's up, Iron Kill? How you doing? No yo-yo-yos or Iron Kill. I have to go. Hey. I gotta say it. Oh, sorry, I got too close. Hey. Gotta say it like the waifus, Iron Kill. Iron Kill, how you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Did you vote today? Don't forget to vote, people. Don't forget to vote. It's there up at the top, but I'll do it here too. Vote. We're trying to figure out which is my best clip. A lot of talented people. Here I am struggling to make my own lunch. Hey, Watson. Crafting is, there's a lot of very talented people in the Discord, but crafting's not that bad. It's a lot of just following instructions. Somber, welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. It's nice to see you. How was your day? That's why I'm physical only, specifically with Sony. I mean, it's just, I don't know why you're singling them out. Every single store is like that. Steam, Xbox, Nintendo. Like, you don't, like, it's the digital store. They can shut it down whenever they want. That's the worst part. I'm supposed to be getting a Maine Coon at some point. Really, Sylvie? That's awesome. Also, the big stick hold scissors is how I hold scissors? Upside down like that. Or like with your wrist like this, Iron Kill. The hey lives in my head rent free right now. Hey. Why you gotta shoot me like that? Kind of sucks that that one lost. It was a good clip, but the people have spoken. The people have spoken. It got beat. It got beat. I really want a duopolis. I voted Needleminder. I voted. Imagine that'd be really funny, Kyle. That's not a bad idea for the end of the year. For one of the other ones, that's a really good idea, Kyle. I just missed it, but I put a pic in the next time you do the Discord. Perfect, Candy Cane. I will have a look. My day has been good, reading a lot, but went out for a walk in the woods as well. Nice. Any big plans for the rest of the week, Somber? I used to paint, but I don't have a whole lot of free time anymore. It got shelved with all of my other abandoned hobbies. I hear that. Who's got the time, man? You gotta, it's all priorities, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you have to prioritize over that, and whenever you have free time, you might want to just play a game instead of do any sort of painting or crafting or whatever. It's just, you want to relax and chill, right? And sometimes, you know, painting will do that, and other times, you know, just chilling with a game is a little bit easier, a little bit better. Completely understand that for sure, Watson. That's cool that you used to paint, though. Our Maine Coon thinks she's a dog, yeah. Upside down. I don't hold my hand. That you don't hold your hand. Oh, you use the scissors upside down. Why? Waifu duo. Hey, Needleminder. Well, I mean, we have the duo. We have the duo one. We have the duo one. So there's the diva one. Just no waifu. Although who knows what's gonna happen when I do that schoolgirl DDR stream. Short skirts. Long jackets. It makes me think of the vote or die thing from South Park like 20 years ago. No real plans, work tomorrow, but otherwise just same old. Nice, Somber. What do you do for work, Somber? How far are we going down here? That's 3 more stitches here. People get weirdly mad when I show them how I hold scissors. Pasta, how do you hold scissors? Might have to give your hands a break from the crochet. Stardew or Sims? Everyone's been on the Stardew grind. How about play some Sims, Orange Cat? And also, we just checked had a look at all your hearts. You did a lot of them today. You're making a bag out of all those, or what? You're gonna put all those together to make a bag, or something else? People get weirdly mad when I show them how I hold scissors. I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed, but I hold them with my middle finger rather than your pointer. Interesting. Green wants a dad joke. What do we got here? My dad jokes. Yeah, and if I like it, I'll want to line it, which will be a pain. Well, once it's done, it's done. You co-facilitate men's domestic violence prevention groups. Oh, mainly is on Zoom the last couple of years. Okay. What is this? What do we got here? If it seems like everything is going your way, you're probably in the... Oh, we heard that one last time. You're probably in the wrong lane. Every time I go to the liquor store, a dude comes out of nowhere to give me advice on what to buy. I like to think of him as my spirit guide. My bartender friend broke up with her boyfriend. My bartender friend broke up with her boyfriend, but he kept asking her for another shot. Bad jokes. That one got you? I'm a lefty. There's always some old geezer mad about that. Yeah, Kyle? I don't know if it's because you're left-handed, but I hold them with your middle finger, okay? And if it's like it, you'll want to line it, especially the tiny embroidery scissors with the round holes. I don't like big scissors like fabric scissors. Yeah, I just hold them, yeah, like that. Although, yeah, I guess using your middle finger is not necessarily the end of the world. I just use this, right? I don't know. But yeah, the fabric scissors are very different. That's what Big Steak... That was the first time I'm sure Big Steak has ever seen fabric scissors. And that's what kind of got him all out of sorts. Because he's like, what the hell are these? Because I can understand where he's coming from. They look bent and messed up. So if you've never seen scissors like that... Like, my mom was a seamstress. I only ever had fabric scissors lying around everywhere. The first one was better, yeah. He's actually got a chuckle from you, yeah? Broke up with her boyfriend, and he keeps asking her to give him another shot. The bartender. Speaking of scissors and making people mad, my best friend, Rip, used to go nuts watching me cut my nails with scissors. She thought it was You cut your nails with scissors? What kind of scissors? Very interesting. Yo, Twinkletoe, good evening. How you doing? You work from home today too, eh? How are you feeling? Hopefully a little bit better. I know you took a spill. What is up? What kind of monster cuts their nails with scissors? Any scissors, really? Really? Like even big scissors? I feel like there's just... I don't know. I feel like I might be able to cut my nails with like these scissors. Not that I would want to, but like if I was using gigantic like fabric scissors, there's no way. It's just too big. I was once called stupid because I needed the help to open a can with my old-timey can opener. Teacher did not appreciate when I brought in a left-handed can opener and she couldn't use it. That's actually very interesting, Kyle. Oh, what happened here? Oh, why did you break? The eye of this needle not doing too good? Okay, let me just snip the end here. We have like no stitches left, but this thing is being, it wants to die. And that duo zoom in. I grew up in a surgical scissor household. Really? Okay, interesting. I know we had fabric scissors everywhere. Massive fabric scissors. I've done that before when they got too long. Clippers are just annoying to deal with. Makes sense, for sure. Depending on how long they are, 100%. Like mine are never long enough to the point where the clippers are annoying or weird. But I can see that happening to like really long ass nails. My nails have been, I used to bite my nails very badly. And I was able to kind of squash that little habit. And so like now I have actually pretty decent nails. They're pretty nice. Pretty decent. Although I have to clip them. They're a little long now. The nice nails. And there's my ring. If you guys wanted to see my actual ring, it's like, it's mostly tungsten, but it's a bit of gold. And it's got like a bit, it's shined on the outside, and it's got a bit of a kind of a different texture in the middle. It kind of matches Queen's ring a little bit. That was my full one. One ring to rule them all, exactly, Twinkletoe. I've done that before when they got too long, clippers or just didn't work. I do the same, though I do prefer smaller scissors. Those are great, but I'll use paper scissors, kitchen shears, my good old pair of trauma shears. Man, got very lazy with my nail care, yeah. How you feeling, Twinkletoe? How you doing? Slowly recovering, and my arms are still pretty sore. Thanks for asking, yeah. That was the other thing. We went climbing yesterday. My arms, like, the worst thing is, like, literally, like, my forearms are so dead from climbing. That'll just happen. Like, the amount of forearm grip strength you need for the climbing, it just kills. Okay, what are we doing? 341. 341, equally as long as all the other ones. That's the new color. That's what we're adding. Don't bite my nails unless I'm stressed, so you can always tell how long it's been since I had a minor breakdown. Interesting. Is that gonna be enough? Probably not. I barely had any for the last time. I don't know if this is more or less stitches. Looks about the same. Might need a bit more. Might need a bit more. Okay. I used to bite my nails all the time, though. It was a horrible habit. I never got to the point where I would, like, my fingers would bleed or something like that. But, they were always really short. Indoor climbing? It was indoor climbing. It was bouldering more than anything, Watson. Bouldering. Not top rope. Hopping off, catch you in the morning. No worries, Overruler. Stay sexy. Enjoy your evening, man. Rest well. We'll see you later. Oh, if you want to see Queen's ring. Oh, my God. If you want to see Queen's Ring, it's just a nothing too crazy. It's got a little diamond in the middle. Oh my god, not mirrored. So she's got a little bit of its wants to autofocus. We got wedding bands instead of any sort of. She didn't get like an engagement ring or anything. So on the outside, it's also kind of shined, and in the middle, it has that little textured bit too. So it's they match. We wanted to match. Here you go. My wedding ring is the Lord of the Rings ring. Nice, Happy Kittens. That's awesome. Have a good one, Overruler. We'll see you later. I have to keep mine short and not ragged for scrubbing. That makes sense, Orange Cat. My nails are growing out currently. Not sure, Queen. It's happy to. Was happy you joined her. Yeah. I bit my nails so much I would start biting the skin around them. That's awful. Very cute. We went simple for our wedding bands as well. Yeah. The rings are very pretty. Thank you, Sleeping Beauty. There's a place near me that has indoor climbing courses. I drive past it on the way to work and often think about giving it a try. Try it, Watson. Bouldering is really fun. It's like, it's more like a puzzle. Very good workout. When you're doing top rope, it's more endurance, I find. But when you're doing like bouldering, it's a lot more like trying to solve a puzzle. You're trying to figure out how to get up the wall, and there's always like a problem to solve sort of thing. It's either balance or strength or sometimes endurance also. But it's really cool. Definitely check it out, Watson. It's a lot of fun. I don't go very often, but Queen goes like at least once or twice a week. And it's a great workout for her. She really likes it. She gave Elvish engraving. Oh, you mean on the inside? Get some engraving on the inside, Twinkle Toe. So nerdy, I love it. That is going to look so pretty on my wall. Aurora, welcome in. How you doing? How are you? It's nice to see you. Do you got a plat that no one else can get? Married Queen, exactly. Very special, unique plat. Speaking of special, unique plats, it's not that unique, but it's really funny. So me and Queen got the plat for Divinity 2. Devilman, check this out. All the trophy hunters. This is really funny. So... And I guess it makes sense. I have a lot of people on my PSN that have added me over the years. Trophy hunters and stuff like that. People that come to Twitch, and then, you know, just I have a ton of people on my PSN. And I don't always see the messages because it doesn't all, like, I don't have any notifications on my PlayStation on, so unless I see it in the app, I tend to miss it. And someone had messaged me, and I started having a chat with them. I look at my messages that I've missed, and there are these random people that have messaged me being like, yo, I saw you got the Divinity 2 plat. Do you still have your save file so you can beat it for me? I'm like, oh, fuck. So many people want me to boost Divinity 2 Tactician Honor Mode. Basically just loading them in because they can join my game. They can join my game. We just beat it again and they get the plat. Yeah, like, you know, it took us like 100 hours. Maybe not that long, but it took us a long time to do that entire playthrough. Oh my god. You don't earn it though. Yeah. You have a pretty decent grip strength, but I think hanging there trying to figure out the next move would definitely get the forearms burning. That's a tricky one, right? That was a very good game. We got it recently. It's the one of the only plats in the last like 4 years I haven't gotten online. Me and Queen played the entire thing co-op together. Really funny though. Earn that shit, exactly, Twinkle Toe. You're doing all right, waiting for dinner to arrive. No idea what's arriving. Oh shit, you got surprise dinner. Who ordered it, Aurora? What's your best guess? What would you want it to be? Although maybe I shouldn't get your hopes up because you never know. It might not be what you want. But what's your best guess then? What do you think it is? But yeah, definitely Watson. Climbing's a lot of fun. It's a really engaging way to exercise. It's a very engaging way to exercise. But they're never really that high. Like, bouldering itself is like 10 to 20 feet up in the air. Like, it's really not that far. And it might take like a minute or two to climb the wall, not even, depending on what it is you're doing. And there's different grades too, so there's like easy stuff, and then it just goes up from like 1 to like I think a 9 or a 7 or something like that. I've played a little bit of Pillars of Eternity, not very much. Would you recommend it, Watson? That plant would be a rare one, yeah. Pasta or pizza? Dueling, right? Can't confirm pasta's the best. I love the pizza though. Duo uses brute strength instead of actual technique. I mean, it works not all the time, but it works some of the time. You can brute strength a lot of problems, but proper technique will save you from getting exhausted. I still prefer top rope. I find it more fun. I don't know. Top rope, it's cool. It's a bit different. I've done that before a long time ago. I've done a lot more bouldering in the last number of years compared to the last time I did top rope must have been like over a decade ago. Can't do it. I'm petrified of heights. So the thing with bouldering is that it never really goes that high. If you're doing like top rope rock climbing, like that goes very high. Like sometimes you're doing it in like massive buildings with multiple stories or like in silos and stuff like that. If you're indoors, like there are a number of indoor top rope facilities in Montreal, and like they're in literal silos because that's how tall they want it to be, right? What were we talking about? When I was a teenager, I loved doing rock climbing walls. Really, Aurora? That's awesome. I didn't grid the puppies. It's hellish to do the counting. Oh, Lily G. You gotta post another picture though. I want to see. I'm glad you went back to it though. It's always nice to finish your projects. I meant bouldering, but I appreciate your dirty mind. What did you say? Oh my god, that's terrible. Pillar 2 is one of the best RPGs you've ever played. Really, Watson? You prefer Pillars of Eternity 2 over Divinity? Really? Divinity was really good. It falls off after you leave Reaper's Cove, I find. Like, Arx is more annoying than cool. And the Forgotten Isles could be forgotten. But Reaper's Cove is, like, you spend the most time there throughout your playthrough, and it is, like, such a great experience. But Pillars of Eternity, that's only single player, right? The thing with Divinity and even Baldur's Gate 3 now is that we're able to play at least co-op, which is what we like to do. Top rope, you're secured in a harness. Yeah, but that's not how heights. That's not how a fear of heights works. You can know that you're safe and still be completely terrified. Sadly. But the thing is, bouldering, you'd never really go so high that I think you'd be that afraid. I mean, I guess, but I really don't know. And my preferred climbing is top rope tree climbing. You can do that? I've never seen that. Just put back my hoop so next time I have to move it, no worries. Orange Cat, enjoy the lurk. We shall be here. Okay, this one's going one more past here. Okay. Very nice. It is for me. I'm super scared of heights, but it goes away entirely in the harness. Really, Kyle? That's interesting. That is very interesting. Have you ever tried it, Twinkle Toe? Yo, Bosch. I saw a dwarf climbing down a prison wall. It was a little condescending. It was a little condescending. Oh my god. Oh my god, Bosch. Are we getting a finish tonight? Pew, we are. We're finishing today. Devilman, I don't know if I missed your answer before. What games are on tonight? I don't know who's playing. I guess Edmonton and LA? Maybe? Edmonton and LA, Toronto and Boston, I think. Is today the day Toronto loses again? Probably. Or Toronto. Bosch, how you doing tonight? What is up? Welcome in. Pew Pew, how are you doing? What is up with you? Boston, Toronto are on right now, and Carolina and Islanders right now. Both, yeah. What are there even West Coast games tonight, or are those the only two? Who's winning? I would like Toronto to win because, you know, I can't stand Boston, but they're probably going to lose because they're master chokers. They just can't do it. They just can't do it. It's not a scare per se. It's an internal ear problem. So you can be scared of heights even being almost near the ground. Really, Lily? Interesting. I think it's because I had a scout leader hoist me up in the harness and then had me jump clean out of the tree. I was scared that day, but never since. Okay. I'm so terrified of heights. I was climbing around the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse in Disneyland, and when I got to the very safe plank bridge, I froze, and it took 2 employees to help me across dam dueling. And little kids were running across that bridge. Yeah. Damn. No, for sure. It affects everyone differently, right? Not everyone has, I mean, everyone can have a similar fear of heights, but it might affect you differently than it affects someone else, right? It's very interesting to see different people's experiences with stuff like that. Yeah, okay. I was trying to think if I have to do this stitch. I do. And opposite to that, I know people affected by heights being able to do base jump because your internal ear doesn't interfere. Interesting. Jets Avs and Avalanche Canucks are playing tonight. It's a big night. Tons of people. That treehouse is scary as fuck. Wait, why, Yumino? I wobble as I climb up it. I haven't done it in years because of it. Really, Yumino? Are you afraid of heights too, or just what's? I don't remember that treehouse. Although I don't know. I doubt that one's at the Florida one. I've only ever been to the Disney in Florida, so I don't think I've ever experienced that. Although it's been over 20 years since I've been to Disney, so I really don't know, honestly. One of my biggest nopes with heights is those glass panels and like high buildings. Oh man, none of that really bothers me, but I guess I don't have a fear of heights. I've been bungee jumping before. That's probably the highest random thing I've done. I think I've been to the top of the CN Tower also, but yeah, no, bungee jumping was a lot of fun. Very interesting little experience. Just free falling. It's very strange. I can't do wall climbing because my toes intertwine and it's very painful. Really, Lily? You're scared of heights? The older I've gotten, really? You know, I'm technically not afraid of heights. I have a fear of falling from great heights. Well then, yeah. It's not the height itself. It's the fear that you would fall from that height. Yeah, that makes sense. For sure. For sure. I'm fine with heights. I'm fine with swimming in deep open oceans. I can't bring myself to squeeze cotton balls. It puts a shiver up my spine just thinking about it. Yourself to squeeze cotton balls. Really? That's interesting, Watson. I wonder why. Disney World's kind of overrated, not gonna lie. You lived in the Sun State, right, Pasta? Have you? How many times have you been before? Those are all big hell no's for me. I'm good on the ground, right, Sleeping Beauty? Same. I must be done more bothered with my internal ears. Yeah. Last went to the CN Tower for like grade 5 science class on a school trip. I can't remember when I went. I think I went with family pics. I went with family. I must have been like 16 or 15 or I don't know. I was a teenager, something along those lines. I want to try bungee jumping. I would probably hate and love it, but I have tried ziplining. Ziplining's not bad. I've done ziplining also. Yo, settled in. I was making dinner. Spaghetti tonight. Boinary, welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see ya. I'm only afraid of heights if I know there's a possibility of hurting myself falling. I may be 6'4", but I can't even climb ladders. Really, Bosch? I mean, that's why you're so tall. You don't have to climb ladders. You just reach up and grab whatever you need. I'm officially a Florida man. Yes, indeed you are, Pasta. It's the texture of the cotton balls. It kind of has a sound when they squeeze, when they're squeezed too. Okay. Can you hold them? You just can't squeeze them? Very interesting. I went bungee jumping once and it was the sketchiest thing ever. We just met some random guys we found online and they tied us to some random bridge. And we jumped off. I'm positive it was illegal. That sounds illegal, Devilman. I went to a very sanctioned bungee jumping place. In like, it's actually the tallest one in North America, I think. Or at least the tallest one in Canada. It's like just north of Ottawa. We got like a Groupon, so it was extra cheap. It was fantastic. That sounds super sketch though, Devilman. I'm glad you didn't die. Boshi has to be careful because if he fell and hurt his hands, it could slow down his plat hunting. That's true. He's just looking out for himself. He needs to insure his hands to make sure that even if he ever got hurt, he'd be able to recoup. We were in high school. I didn't know any better, but that's something I look back on and I'm like, wow, we were dumb. Oh man. I mean, we all do dumb shit when we're kids, that's for sure. I've only been to Disney World twice, as a toddler and a couple years ago, but since I have a spine issue and I'm partially to blisters and sunburns, it kind of sucks. And so many people, so many lines would have been better if we went in winter. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Whenever we went to Florida, I think we always went in like winter, which in Florida, it's gorgeous. Like legit, it's a gorgeous day in Montreal if it was the weather. If it was that weather in Montreal, as it is in Florida. I can touch them and interact with them, but I can't squeeze them in my palm or between fingers. Interesting, Watson. Very cool. Very, very interesting to hear. I don't know. I'm not sure if I have any weird phobias like that. It would have to pop up and I'd be like, yeah, no. But I'm not sure. I used to be super afraid of the dark, that's for sure. When I was a kid, hated scary movies. I hated the dark. I used to run up my stairs if it was dark because I was afraid someone was watching me through the window. I was like, weird shit. I grew out of that at least. There's a phobia of not having a cardigan within reach. I can't handle the way cotton balls feel on my fingers. Really, Sleeping Beauty? Same? Okay. Because Boshi hands are too pretty to hurt. You can get temps under 30. Yeah, no, for sure. Yo, Mamut, welcome in. Thank you very much for the 41 months. I really appreciate that. How are you doing? We had another oh yeah, Sleeping Beauty, that's right. Mamut, welcome. What's up? Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Friggin' 41 months. God damn. How was your evening? How was your day? What were you up to? Enjoyed the emotes and the ad-free viewing. Always a pleasure. You got 6 tickets this year. My God, 6 tickets. I was looking at the person right underneath you. My bad. 20. You got 6 tickets. Duo just has cryptophobia. There you go, Candy Cane. Afraid of the crypt. But a vision problem. I feel like the stairs aren't there. Really, Lily? Okay. I'm not afraid of the dark, but I don't like it because then I'm more likely to step on a cat. Oh, well, that's a bit different. Yeah, didn't see the bee thing happen in the basement. Oh, yeah, that's... Well, yeah, I mean, I don't like bees, but the thing is, it was in my personal space. As soon as it's in my personal space, that's a big difference than if it's just there. Like, I don't like bees on me. If bees are near me, whatever, that's okay. That's not so bad. But bees on me are very different. This is where you say something cute like you're afraid of losing Queen or something. Oh my God. So sappy. The synthetic ones or the actual cotton ones, or does it not matter? I'm not sure. I wouldn't say it's a phobia, but I get deeply uncomfortable if I've got something sticky on your hands. Like to the point that I won't really eat syrup or whatever because the sticky risk is too high, really. Don't like the stickiness. Yo, Rainbow the River, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you very much for that raid. I really appreciate that. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Duo, variety streaming trophy hunter. We play games and we get plats, usually. I'm going through Unicorn Overlord right now, and that game is sick. Liking it a lot. I'm like 45 hours in, and we're like maybe halfway? I don't even think, but we're going a little bit fast now. I got the good strategies even on expert difficulties, so we're beating stuff. It's going good. On Tuesdays, though, we do crafting. I'm doing some cross-stitch right now, and we're actually finishing this tonight. It's a rainbow kitty. It's super cute, and we're giving it away at the end of the year. We already worked on another one that we're going to be giving away also at the end of the year, and it is super cute. It's a kitty on a PlayStation, and it's perfect for us because all we do is play PlayStation games. If anyone here doesn't know Rainbow, definitely go check them out. More makers and crafting. Rainbow, do you play games also? You know, I haven't had the chance to pop in on you, but I should sometime soon. How are you doing? Welcome in. Please go check them out. Yo, Mango, welcome. Nice, reminds me of my mom when she was into cross-stitch. Mango, the cross-stitch is great. What were you working on tonight? Rainbow, do you do a lot of cross-stitch or do you do some knitting, some crochet? What have you been doing on stream lately? Tell us. Duo at the bee, social distance? Yes, exactly. Social distance from the bee pasta. I feel like an overactive imagination because so much terror for the kids. Crypt Curious is literally still making me laugh. Crypt Curious. You have a phobia of bugs? Yeah. Super afraid of crypts? Underground crypts? Yeah. Actually, you want to know what? I do have a phobia. And I'm pretty, like, I wouldn't say I'm claustrophobic, but if I am actually climbing through like a tunnel and there's not a lot of room, I'm afraid it's gonna collapse on top of me. I used to have that fear, like making like snow tunnels in the snow as a kid and going through the tunnel and being afraid of it collapsing on me and being buried alive. That's a fear. There's a fear for you guys. Can't use the flat makeup pads, or is that in the same category? I have no idea. I have to like immediately go and wash my hands. I have to stop whatever I'm doing and get it off. I'm sure no one wants their hands to be sticky, but I hate it. To any parents out there that have kids with night fears, etc., cool little life hack. Get a spray bottle, load with water, maybe some chunky glitter, and a touch of lavender. And tell them when they spray it, it scares monsters away. Smart. That's really good, Mr. Sember. Mango, how you doing tonight? What's up? Welcome in. Or how is your morning going, I should say. It's almost like the rainbow was calling you. You do play games too. Lots of Cult of the Lamb. I'm going to be playing that soon, maybe. I just can't stand any sort of residue on your hands. I feel the same way when my hands get too dry. Like if it's sandy and my hands have a lot of sandust on them. Same, oh my god. I also love doing Helldivers. Oh, nice. Friendly fire makes the game so much fun. Makes snow tunnels in the snow crazy. Oh, that is a legit fear. I was forced into way too many World War II bunkers. I always felt like they were going to collapse on you. I have agoraphobia. I worry about being trapped in places. That's why I don't like flying. Really? You know. I thought we were going to say when they get scared, just spray them like a cat. So I thought I was going to get around that too, right? Just be like, don't worry, don't worry. Everything's fine. And then start spraying your kid. No, that's a really good idea, Mr. Semper, honestly. You hate being allergic to lavender? I'm just not a huge lavender fan. I always find like the smell of it is super aggressive. Sometimes I get creative with parenting. Did you just come up with that yourself, or did you see that somewhere, Mr. Semper? That's really smart. Really, really smart. I was working on one of my hoodie cardigans because I wanted to get it finished. Nice. So do you knit? Do you crochet? Yes, at concerts, baseball games, I always want to end the end seat so I can get out easily. Really, so you're afraid of being trapped in someplace? Very interesting. That happens. Oh man, I went to Universal the second time we went to Florida. We also went to Universal that time, and I remember going to a Terminator showing. Not like it was just like it was like a random. Universal has all their little rides and stuff like that, but they also had like interactive movie experiences. And so one of them was Terminator, and when you went there, it was like a press conference for the Terminators, right? And so they had all these Terminators like pop up on the side of the stage and all this other stuff, and they started shooting and all this shit. And like I was afraid of getting trapped in there, you know, when I was a kid. Oh my god. Just having this conversation is making me feel like I need to go wash my hands. Is it only on your hands? Because I will gag if something on the counter, or when I go to move it and it's stuck to the counter. Yeah, that's the worst, devil man, honestly. You're crocheting right now, okay. But you can do both. Nice, Rainbow, that's awesome. Too many Mario games. As a kid, the quicksand, oh my god. That would have been sick, yeah. Was it in the Destroyed Future? No, it was more like a like as if it were happening right now, Watson. It was like a very regular press conference just with Terminators. Interesting. Is that something you have to deal with a lot during your job? Actually happens to you last year? Oh yeah, the quicksand. That was a bad experience for Queen. The way shows and movies back in the day would convince us that quicksand would be a genuine and common problem in our lives. The hands bother you the most, you know? Gonna come to Utah and paint the ground with glue just as revenge for Devil Man hitting your car. Paint it all with glue. I'm also trying to cross stitch at one point, but my funky thumbs don't like it. Your funky thumbs? What's up with your funky thumbs? What about it do they not like? What about it do they not like? Have you ever cross stitched before? Or you're only getting into it now. My daughter had a crippling fear of the dark and sleeping in her own bed, so I thought about what to do and came up with the anti-monster spray as a tool she could have power over her fears. That's really smart, Mr. Zember. GG's. Mother of the Year. I've never seen quicksand, so it's unpleasant. I don't know if was it actually quicksand, Queen, or was it just like, I don't know, I guess it was quicksand. I'm not sure how to describe it. Can I like consume you? Like, tell me more, but not if it's triggering. The morbid curiosity, right? The morbid curiosity. I can't stand having sticky or gritty stuff on my hands or feet. Just thinking about it makes my entire body ache. The worst thing ever is, so during the summer, I barely ever wear socks. In the winter, I always wear socks. But during the summer, barefoot almost all the time. And the worst is just having litter stuck to the bottom of your feet. When you're wearing socks, you don't really notice it. But if you're wearing, like, if you're just barefoot, the litter just on your foot is the, oh man, it's so bad. I can make perfect 90-degree angles with my thumbs. Oh, in both directions, so they get tired really easily. Interesting. But other crafting is fine. It's just like holding the needle, I guess, is really bad. It's very interesting. That sucks, though. And yo! Gemini Tiger, welcome in. Thank you very much for that raid. I really appreciate that, dude. Thanks for bringing the peeps over here. We got Pix, Neri, Aurora, Young Monk, Kim, Gem. How y'all doing? Welcome in. With fire and chaos. With fire, chaos, and a little bit of luck, the rogues bring you Gemini Tiger. Yeah, they made it here. Where's the rum? I only have tea tonight, Gem. I only have tea. We got really sloppy on Friday last week, and I have to tone off the booze. Dulcie, welcome in. How you doing? If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Duo Variety Streaming Trophy Hunter. We play games, we get plots. I'm going through Unicorn Overlord right now, which is a very cool JRPG. It's tactical. I'm liking it a lot. Not tequila. I do have that on the side, but not here right now. Yeah, so I'm playing a really cool strategy JRPG. I'm liking it a lot. We're 45 hours in. We're almost at the halfway mark, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't take me 90 hours to get through, but it is taking its time, but I'm really enjoying it. So that's cool. We do a lot of crafting here too, as well. I'm making this little kitty cross stitch that we're actually giving away at the end of the year. I'm very excited about it. We have another one that we actually finished that we're giving away too. It's a PlayStation one, since that's all we do is play PlayStation. It's loafing right on the PlayStation there. We're going to be working on a very sick Final Fantasy cross stitch also that PicStitch helped make, or actually just pretty much made for us. It's an awesome pattern. Definitely go check it out. You can even see a picture of it in my info underneath it. We're going to start that in June. Throughout May, I will be doing a lot more crafting streams, but it will be more crochet and more knitting. If anyone here doesn't know Gem, please go check him out. Awesome dude, great friend. He just started a new game recently. It's called Leica Aged Through Blood. It's like a Metroidvania, but you're riding a motorcycle the entire time. Very unique. Super interesting. Gem seems to be enjoying it quite a bit. He just finished up Sandrock also. He does horror games. He does crafting as well. He does a little bit of everything. He got super into diamond painting recently. Gem, how was your stream? Hopefully you had a good one. We're talking about phobias and weird stuff. You need to get over it. So I hit your car. What? Grow up. Gem, are you afraid of anything? It's like pinching motion is kind of tiring. Yeah, that sucks. Got past the bone, Hydra. Yo, Teacup, congratulations. I have to flip-flop even though I love being barefoot. I can't with things stuck to your feet. Yeah, that's the worst. I definitely feel that taking a break from the sippies for a bit, it gets rough as you get older. It really does, Gem. There's a double opening tunnel that turned into a single opening halfway through, which is fucking weird, and I want to kill the asshole that did that. So the water pools in the center of the structure, causing the ground to turn into slowly sinking mud sand. Because it was a huge highway, we decided it was safer to traverse the river under the road instead of the running across, which we do often. And by the time we realized it was quicksand, we were stuck. Yeah, that's awful. They were able to get themselves out, but it was a scary turn of events. Neri, welcome in. How you doing? We went back and watched the last 20 minutes of Friday. Kim, it was ridiculous. I think someone needs to teach Duo what a kitty loaf actually looks like. I mean, they're kind of loafing. It's fine. I know what a kitty loaf is, but I mean, like, it's the best way to describe it, Kyle. It's the best way to describe it. Yo, Mia, welcome in. Yo, have you played Days Gone, Watson? Days Gone is sick. Jem, have you played Days Gone? I feel like you would love Days Gone if you've never played it before. Dude, the boss was on, was a dickhead. There was missiles all over the goddamn place at the end, and it just couldn't quite get there today. But honestly, loving the game so far. So you're on a motorcycle, and it's a bullet hell? It's a bullet hell Metroidvania? My goodness. Book Kitty's loafing, PlayStation Kitty's just lying down. I don't know, I feel like this one's, like, not really that loafing either, but maybe a little bit. I know they have to put their arms underneath themselves, but still. I really did like cross-stitching though, it was fun. I made a little small piece. That's good, Rainbow River. You can always try diamond painting. Tons of people have been into the diamond painting lately, and it's basically the exact same concept, just, you know, with beads and stuff. But, I mean, you can still get your pixel art fix, and it might not mess up your thumbs, or at least not tire them out so quickly. That's both awful and fascinating. What am I afraid of? Venomous snakes, dark rooms, and necrodancing. Friggin' Gem. Kind of feels that way. It's a wild ride. Day's been a roller coaster right now on the lower side, so yeah, Neri. Also, don't forget the vote, guys. We got the vote up for what my best clip is. We're in round 2, so you're gonna see revisited clips now, but they're versus different clips. So vote for your favorite one. Sometimes they're gonna get pretty tricky now. For which one, I mean, you might have your favorite regardless, but they're getting tougher because the better clips are winning. So get your vote on if you haven't done so already. You love diamond painting? Nice. I've not played Days Gone. I'll get around to it one day. It's def on the list. It's actually really sick. It has a really rough start. Like, legit. I was very apprehensive when I started it. There's something about it that just doesn't feel appealing. But by the end of the game, like, legit, I was rooting for all the characters. Everything really grew on me so much. But I swear to God, like, the very beginning of it, there was something off. That I think it was just the way the story was presented. There's just something that isn't quite right, I don't think. I guess maybe it was the introduction of the characters they didn't handle very well. But, like, honestly, all the characters grow on you so much. I've developed a fear of sinking riverbeds now. It's problematic for my job, but there you go. Yeah, right? Cuddle Noodles just wants to give you a squeeze. Wait, Cuddle Noodles. Who's Cuddle Noodles, Aurora? Who's trying to squeeze Gem? Okay, we're almost done all the stitches here. I'm almost done all the stitches. I would have that fear too. Also, if you experience that, you don't blame you at all. No, for sure. Very scary. 100%. Okay, last 4 stitches. Last 4. We only have a little bit of floss left, so I'm glad I grabbed the extra, because if I didn't grab that extra, we would not have been able to finish this. I'm gonna have to pin stitch this afterwards. Danger Noodles. Warlock got into Days Gone. Yeah, Days Gone was really good. I liked it a lot. So, do adorable spooters, and they have more limbs to wrap around you for better cuddles. Snakes are cuddle noodles. Oh. So, Gem, you're like Indiana Jones, you hate snakes? But yeah, Gem, have you played Days Gone before? I can't remember if I ever saw you play it. A PlayStation exclusive. I think it's on PC now also. Fucking sick. That was the game that that friggin' Fox Plays actually found me on. I was playing Days Gone on my PS4. I think that was before I met Fox, actually. It was on my birthday in October. I think I played Neo after that in November. Or maybe I played Neo before that. I can't remember. Days Gone is on your list. You own it on Steam. Okay, play it. It's really good. This keeps popping out. It just won't stay in. That or thread properly. Snakes are nope ropes? Nope ropes? That's hilarious. You have a snake though now, right, Sleeping Beauty? How is that snake, by the way? I knew you got one a while ago. Alright, last few stitches. Then we get a pin stitch in. What is this from? It sounds like it's from a JRPG, but I don't know which one. Double Edge. Bounty Sword? I have never heard of that game. Has anyone heard of the PlayStation game Double Edge? Was that a Japanese only game? I've never heard of that. Alligators or danger logs? All the different names for the animals that can kill us. Any chance we get a visual bracket of which ones won so far? Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that. Like, you want to see the whole bracket? I could make a view only one. Of what the bracket looks like, I guess. Or take a picture of it. Snakes are baby danger noodles? You've never heard of nope ropes? I've never heard of nope ropes before. Never. Nigel, welcome in. I personally love snakes and lizards, though, yeah. Don't forget about the drop bears. What's a drop bear? It's a snake. That's all I can say. Porcupines are stab rabbits. We don't talk about the drop bears? What the hell's a drop bear? Is that like the bears that climb trees? I don't know. Drop bears are terrifying? Still don't know what a drop bear is. Okay, next color. We're almost done. Although I'm gonna have to do a couple more stitches at the top there. Drop bear is terrifying. Nigel, how you doing today? I like lizards and stuff. Snakes, they are big nopes for you. Fickle, how are you doing tonight? What's up? Welcome in. 3747. 3747. 3747. Here we go. 3747. Drop bear is a myth to scare Americans from coming to Australia. It's just a koala. What's up, Fox? How you doing? I was just talking about Days Gone. Good. Finished a book. Finishing a book format. Got a busy month coming up, yeah? What's so busy about it, Nigel? Not that many stitches here. I guess I won't grab a lot of floss. Like, I don't want a big reptile, but I like big reptiles. My ex-brother had a 6-foot reptile that free roams. Adorable, yeah. A 6-foot reptile that free roams. That seems huge. What the hell reptile is 6 foot that you can have domesticated? Unless it wasn't domesticated. But damn. That's too big. Days Gone, more like sequels gone because it isn't happening. Yeah. Well, what are they working on other than bringing more Siphon Filter to PlayStation Premium? But I mean, like, they've got to be working on a game. Was this Something Dragon? Yeah. Like, they got to be working on something. Did you watch the AI Country Song? Oh my god. That sounds awful, Nigel. So a drop bear is just a koala? Why is everyone terrified of koalas? Aren't they just high all the time? My boss is booking is a booking machine. You have 3 shows next week. Nice, Nigel. That's awesome. I'll send you the link to Discord. It's fucking hilarious. Not sure I want to see that. The drop bears were created so people underestimate the size of our snakes or spiders. Oh my god, Watson. What is this? Like something here. That's gone. I don't know if it was like something. I don't know. It was weird. Unless it was my green screen. Could be my green screen. I don't know. Something there was happening. Technically, they're not high. They're low. They don't get enough nutrition. Well, I thought they don't they eat specifically something that's kind of like a drug, and they're like addicted to it and they have to eat it. Or is that... No, that's not pandas, eh? That's koalas, I'm pretty sure. Or like every single koala has like syphilis or something ridiculous, or chlamydia. I think it's chlamydia. I don't know how anyone knows that. I guess they can do tests. Drop bears were created, yeah. I love lizards, frogs, turtles, tortoises. I'm completely terrified of snakes. Legless lizards, anything like that. Wouldn't a legless lizard be a snake? Those are some wild facts you're throwing around. They eat eucalyptus leaves. Okay, something I can't remember. Yeah, but because it's something specific, but I can't remember the specifics of it. Devilman, eucalyptus leaves. Isn't there like some weird addiction that they have to it or something like that? I can't remember. Both koalas and pandas are built for a whole other diet than what their natural instinct is to eat. There are 2 species that should not survive. I mean, pandas barely procreate right now, right? So they're having a hard time keeping the population going, I think. Or is that sloths? A little bit of A, a little bit of B. I see random stuff pandas do all the time, like rolling around, doing crazy stuff. Yes, chlamydia. They do have chlamydia, so I was right. Pandas are made to eat meat, but they just don't. They just eat bamboo. Okay. Legless lizards are more terrifying than even snakes. What? Okay. How do they even survive? How do they move around? They just wiggle around? I feel like that's just a snake with... I don't know. Snake with different rules? I'm not sure. That's so weird. Once their teeth wear down due to their diet choice, they starve. It's kind of a bizarre choice by Mother Nature. For koalas. That's so weird. We have just as scary things in North America, if not more. Australia gets a bad rap. I mean, okay, so... Well, probably, Mr. Sember, you're not wrong. But, I don't know. Give me an example, Mr. Sember. Which one are you talking about? I feel like, we don't see as many of those things, though. Like a moose. A moose is dangerous. But, like, Orange Cat is the only person I know that has seen a moose in recent time. Like F-350s. Legless lizards are pretty weird. They look like basilisks from Harry Potter, but isn't that just a giant snake? For the fear discussion, I have trypophobia, really, teacup. That's like the holes. That's like a fear of holes or whatever, random holes. Eucalyptus is toxic to most animals. And yet, okay, so it's not a drug. It's they eat poison? That seems weird. Why would they do that? Also have very thick skulls because they often fall out of trees, especially during mating. They're so weird. That is very weird. Gonna get up and move around. No worries, Gem. We'll see you later. Let's need to figure out food. You have zero clue what that is right now, Gem. I'm sure you'll find something delicious. As you always do. We'll talk to you later. Meanwhile, the biggest cause of death in sloths are from falling from trees. They do one thing and they're really bad at it. They climb trees and they just fall anyways. Poor sloths. We have moose. We do have moose and mountain lions. I feel like I've never seen a mountain lion. But snakes and lizards have different heads. That's the big thing. Wants a moose as a mount? That would be sick. Those things are massive. You know a moose can hold their breath for like 15 minutes? And they just go diving in the ocean. Imagine just swimming one day and just seeing a moose under the water. Oh my god. Moose are freaks of nature. There are no man-eating mammals in Australia. Kinda, yeah. No, legless lizards look completely different from snakes or regular lizards. Remember, if you ever don't see a mountain lion, it just means it's hunting. You're not wrong, Candy Cane. The only reason I've never seen a mountain lion is because they're always waiting for the moment to strike. They just never get it. Poor mountain lions, they just want to eat us. They never get an opportunity. Nope ropes, right, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, how you doing? The nope ropes, I've never heard that before. That was like today is the first time I've heard a nope rope. And now I know it's a snake. So strange. Freaking nope ropes. What have I heard before as far as animals? Dope ropes? I've heard a mountain lion, never saw one though, okay. You're still laughing? Okay, put it in your Discord. It's worth hearing? On stream for your information, I don't know, Nigel. I'll look at it afterwards. Yeah, Utah has rattlesnakes, mountain lions. Yeah, rattlesnakes. Yeah, but I feel like... Yeah, there's a lot of snakes in Australia, I would imagine. Mountain lions, bears, black widows, and moose. Those are probably the most dangerous to humans? Probably. Yeah, see, I'd be... I don't necessarily mind snakes in captivity, but I wouldn't want to run into a rattlesnake. Or any other random-ass snake that's just in the wild, unless it's a garden snake. You're doing good, Elizabeth? I'm glad to hear that. Sloths are hysterical. I remember seeing a National Geographic documentary, and some poor soul had to film one of them pooping. They take forever to get down the tree and push their bums into the ground. It takes forever. That's so weird. Imagine just getting eaten because it takes you 5 years to take a shit. You're just defenseless, making a lot of bad smells, drawing predators to you. I didn't spend enough time on Tumblr. I've never spent any time on Tumblr. Murder logs? It's not suitable for work. Venomous snakes are danger noodles. Mountain lions are fairly common here. Like every other month or so, someone sees one in their backyard. Really? Ooh. Rattlesnakes are super common here too. Yeah, I wouldn't want to run into a rattlesnake. That would probably be a nope. Hippos are extremely dangerous to humans. Yes, hippos are very dangerous. They're very big, very fast, and they weigh a lot. They also got crazy teeth. Did you know there are episodes of Peppa Pig that was banned in Australia because it's about how spiders are not dangerous, but in Oz, spiders are incredibly dangerous? That's hilarious. Large herbivores are usually more dangerous than predators. Predators do the whole cost estimate, and we're not worth it. Herbivores, however, have no chill and will run you down if you smell funny. Really? I'm pretty old and have probably seen less than 10 wild snakes. Really, Watson? Interesting. I think I've seen 2 snakes in my entire life. Outside of it, like someone's pet. And that's if it was 2. I know I've seen 1 for sure because I saw one not very long ago, just on the random forest path to the grocery store that we have just behind our house. The forest path. It is like not even 100 meters. Maybe it's 100 meters. Okay, there's the pin stitch. Pickle, how you doing tonight? If you did answer me before, I apologize for missing it. How's the Kona? Hopefully you're enjoying your new car. Okay, we're gonna grab that other color again to do 5 stitches, and then we're on to the last color. 341 again. Most of the Utah Valley is right up against the mountains. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but mountain lions tend to live in the mountains, so yeah, lots of encounters here, although very rare for anyone to be attacked or have a negative interaction. Really, Devilman. Okay, that's cool. Lots are definitely very unique. Watson, when did you start playing video games? What was your first few games you really got into? I heard people call praying mantises wobble sticks. I've never heard that either. I've seen tons, but they're used to sun themselves on the path I took to the pool when I was a teen. Had to ride the bike real quick to get past those things. We had a bear have a party on my daughter's school playground, and they had to go into the lockdown. They had to move the bear back to the woods. The kids all voted to name him Snuggles. He was huge. Snuggles the bear. That's really cute. We have cotton mouth snakes, rattlesnakes, and coral snakes for venomous snakes. Really? Have you ever seen one, Kim? Definitely wouldn't want to run into a venomous one. Sorry, I haven't driven it too much yet. I would like to share a PSA for anyone who is old like me, though. If you get a new car, the park function may be a button. You have to push in on the new turn knob gear shift. Don't be like me and spend 15 minutes in a parking lot trying to figure out how to put your car in park. Aww. That sucks, Fickle. Is that for the parking brake, or is that to put it into park? That's weird that it's a button. You don't have a knob? You don't have like a stick shift to change it into like drive and park? I need to see a picture of your dash. I need to see a picture of your dash, Fickle. Still not sure if they were garter snakes or bull snakes. Peacocks are disco turkeys? That's actually really funny. That is very apt. Disco turkey. Never heard that either. So many colorful names for all these animals. We got the achievement yesterday for Helldivers to not die. Yo, Twinkletoe, congrats. What's left for the plant? Rattle and coral, yes. I've probably seen cottonmouth, but they are hard to see. Okay. I tell you what, uncommon one, but I don't fuck with chimpanzees. Monkeys can be any sort of the primates. They can be pretty brutal. Teacup. I think Yamino has a very bad experience with a snow monkey from like Japan, stealing her Kit Kats and shit, robbing her. A terrible Japanese experience. Raccoons are trash pandas. That one I knew. Our old Sorrento was like that. Yeah, Nigel. If you haven't seen all the newer stuff on those cars, that stuff can be so confusing. Definitely a learning curve when I got a newer car too. Almost got it yesterday. Till someone went greedy and got swarmed. Aw. Malika's snapping turtles, I don't mess with them. They get massive and damned, they've got a finger or toe, no problem. And they hide in the mucky parts so you don't see them, yeah? Malika has snapping turtles, yeah, I'm afraid of geese and swans. I mean, some of those birds can be pretty nasty. It's definitely one of the harder ones for the game. He literally mugged me and scratched me up and took a bunch of my stuff. Crazy, crazy monkeys. The dash looks like this, but in gray. How do you put it in drive? How do you put this in drive? Is it all on this? Oh. How the hell do you put this in drive? Yo, Lunity, yes, you see that gray knob off the steering wheel? Oh, off the steering wheel. Oh, this thing. Okay. So that's like old school. I remember old Pontiacs having that, where you just kind of move it up and down. And interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yes, go vote, everyone. Just a reminder, please go vote. Luna D, welcome in. How you doing? Monkeys actually scare the ever-living shit out of you. I can't trust them. Turtles hide in the monkey parts. I'm super excited. That's awesome. Which one do you have left? You see the gray knobs off the steering wheel, yeah? No, not even. You turn the gray thing up or down, the bar doesn't move. Oh, really? Okay. I'm unpacking the cans of cat food. The cans of cat food from their boxes, and Storm thinks he's getting Third dinner, second dinner was Poppy's leftovers. Oh my god, Yumino. Carrots are floof noodles, and the P is the button at the very end of it. Okay, the button. Vote, vote, vote. I'd be so screwdriving that. Especially of you in Texas. Yes, go vote. Vote for all the stuff. Do it. You should have made I voted stickers. Kyle said the exact same thing, Devilman. Kyle said one of my needle minders this year needs to be I voted. Needs to be an I voted one. I voted needle minders. Everyone's gonna want one. It's a great idea. I might do it. I have to talk to Koi. I have to come up with a design though. I have to look at what the I voted stickers look like and then drop my face on it or something. Need like a thumb up version? Exactly. I mean, I need one of those. I need one of those bigger. Give me a second. There you go. That's what you want, Pix? That's what you want? That would be great. I think they're usually like a check mark or something. Yeah. And on it, yeah. Yeah, the kill 100 enemies with fire in one match. Is that between all the players or just one player? Does one player have to kill like all 100? Do a thumbs up to voting. Thank you, Pix. Appreciate that. Okay, last color. Let's have a look into the Discord. What do we got here? Anything else? Cross stitch. Oh, 41%. That's right. Okay, the winter scene with the is that like a that's like what's it called? The thing they have on the shores. Why can't I remember what they're called? Maine is filled with them. They're not watchtowers. Not necessarily the lighthouses. Lighthouses. Why can't I remember the name lighthouses? Awesome job so far. That's a lot of sky. It's not a lighthouse. What is that? Oh, that's right. The pagoda. I'm dumb. It's the pagoda. Right. The pagoda. It's Japanese. Right. Okay, perfect. I remember. Well, if you want to, I just loaded up a lower difficulty mission with the flamethrower and pops it pretty quickly, yeah? That's not too bad. Pagodas and lighthouses are basically the same thing though, right? No. Alright, next up, what do we got here? 3609. 3609. The Lighthouse is a really good movie. I've never seen that. What's that about? If we want to, I just loaded up lower difficulty. Okay, I need to... This is the last color, guys. This is the last color. I just need to do the books. The pages, I should say. And then we's done. Then I have to prep. I have 1 month to prep for Final Fantasy. I haven't had a chance to do anything. I did a little bit, but I need to do more. So I'm going to prep this month while we do all the other crafting. And June, we hit Final Fantasy hard. Hard and fast. Because it's going to take a hefty amount of time to finish it. It's going to be sick though. If I can actually get some floss out of this, that'd be great. Yo, Minty Pie, welcome in. Your progress is looking fantastic. That embroidery is incredible. Very, very lovely. They're both structures ships don't want to crash into, so far so similar. But one doesn't have a light at the top. One doesn't have a light at the top. Devil man. How's hockey going? Is Toronto winning? Are they still tied 1-1? Are the Islanders kicked off yet? How you doing, Minty Pie? How's your evening? What are you up to? Hopefully you're having a good one. It's nice to see ya. Is the music too loud for me? I'm trying to stay quiet because of Queen. Gotta rage quietly, right? That's how we do over here. I just hopefully I'm not being overpowered by the music. It's always weird talking so quiet. I feel like I'm not myself. It's going good, just playing some Stardew. Nice. How are you liking the new update? It still hasn't released on console yet, which is kind of sad. I'd love to try it out when it eventually releases. It's not too loud, but you could turn it down a notch. Just a notch, huh? New updates is amazing. You're really enjoying it? Nice. Perfect, Nigel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, I heard the new update is fantastic. I can't wait for it to come to Switch. I don't think they've actually said when it's supposed to release on console, but hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully sometime soon. Nigel, what have you been playing lately? How's the retro going? The Power Hour? Still rocking some speedruns? Queen's in bed quite early tonight. She has to wake up really early tomorrow. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I guess I can go up there and then back down and then up there and then back down and then up there. Okay, we're going to do this one section at a time. I might have to grab more than one set of floss. I'd update my Steam version of it, but it will explode. I have it modded, so heavily it will catch on fire. I'm not sure if... like, Concerned Ape is usually pretty good with that sort of stuff. He's worked with modders before and all this other... He's worked with the community. I'm not sure if he's built his stuff around to, like, not really break any of the old mods. Because that would be very nice, right? Because then you could just download it or update it without having... to worry about a fire starting anywhere, right? Because it's like Fallout or whatever releasing with an update, and some people have 300 mods for Fallout. Like, how are they supposed to down? Like, I don't know. Although Bethesda's not too bad with the modding community also. A lot of their games stay alive because of the modding community, so hopefully it doesn't really break too much when they start doing that, but a lot of the times developers don't really care about that stuff. Or they might, but it's just such an extra headache to keep everything kind of working, especially if you're constantly updating your game. To keep the mods available, like the people that release the mods, they end up just updating their stuff anyways, and then it works out. Definitely a dev that cares. It's really nice. I can't wait for the Haunted Chocolatier. See, that's the thing. Who knows when that's going to come out? I think apparently he's still making it by himself. Haven't done shit lately. Been focusing on getting in shape. FF6 is next on my roster. Nice. Testing. Oh my god, Pix. You already made it. I would zoom in more. Although maybe not. Who knows? Dual vote? More zoom, exactly. More zoom, but that's hilarious. Good job. I love the zoom. You want to see what people write, or you want to see what it looks like. I love that zoom. You gotta get zoomed in right up in there, right up in there. That's great. Just a thumbs up. Then I have to put the thumb right next to my face, but then it looks weird. It has to be like down here. I don't know. But awesome job. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm a big fan of the zoom though. Really gotta see the. I mean, the first person to Photoshop a penis in your hand won't be me. What else can I hold? What else can I hold? Terrible. All right, all we got left are these pages. That's it. We're pretty much done. I don't know what we're doing after this. Maybe a little bit of knitting, although since Queen's going to bed so early, I might peruse off and find some of the raid as I do a couple of things this evening. I should probably jump on that Final Fantasy though. But a tasty eggplant, exactly, Mr. December. Who doesn't like a tasty eggplant? Who does not like a tasty eggplant? Oh, wow. You guys voted in droves. Voted in droves. They're both pretty tight, actually. All things considered, I think they're going to get tighter and tighter between who thinks which one's going to win every week. Or not every week, every day. Although after this round, I think I'm going to bring it down to 1 vote a day. Is this one, the first round took 8. The first round took 8 days. The second round's only going to take 4 days. And then after that, we'll probably go to 1 vote a day, and then it'll, you know, take another 4 days and stuff like that. So it should be done pretty soon for the most part. I appreciate everyone keeping up with the voting. We're getting between 30 and 45 votes every day, or technically 60, but I mean it's been very good. I'm very happy about the reception and the turnout. It's been a lot of fun. People really getting into it. It's a blast. Fantasy sports, fantasy stuff like that, having pools and like friendly competition for, you know, silly stuff. That's a lot of fun. I really want to expand this to be a little bit bigger with a lot more people. It should be a blast. The debate over scissors sounds hysterical. Yes. Yeah, that is quite funny. Big Steak. That's what we were talking about before. He's never seen like friendly, right? Candy Cane. Candy Cane wants to win. Although right now the two winners are Jasmine and Neri. Jasmine and Neri are sitting in first, tied. They made 2 mispredictions so far. So, but there's a lot of people just below them. A number of people with 13 points, a number of people with 12 points. It's been pretty close. A lot of people with some really good predictions. But the second and third round is really where it's going to separate. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I'm not sure. I would honestly maybe even cut part of my head a little bit to get more of the hand in, or maybe just leave it at 1. One might be perfect. Cut head I can do. I don't understand why I chose so poorly in the bottom of my bracket. I knew they were wrong. I almost messaged you to change them the night before it started, but I decided to let it play out. Oh my god, Devilman. You could have had a perfect bracket, do you think? You could have had a perfect bracket. I don't know why you would have done that. I would have changed it if you asked me to. It's okay. You never know what's going to happen in the future. You could still win, Devilman. It's everything in round 2 is 2 points. Everything in the second round is worth 2 points for a right guess. And it's going to be interesting to see how some of these go. It's going to be interesting to see how these go. Very excited for it. Also, I missed the scores. Well, how are the hockey games going? I need the rundown. Might watch one afterwards anyways. Got some time tonight. Got a couple of things to work on. Excited. So I set up the camera. I set up the boom arm. I have not set up the Stream Deck yet. I'm not sure what I would put on that, but I guess there's a lot of things you can do with the software. I should probably set it up sooner rather than later and trying to play around with it. I have no clue. I've never had a Stream Deck before. I'm curious what I can do with it. I know a lot of people really love them. Rito Carolina and Boston Toronto is still 1-1 going into the third. Wow. Chopped Head feels like you got a low lobotomy. Okay, leave it at number 1 then. Number 1 looks fine. Number 1 looks great. Although maybe the original one's the best. Maybe I'm stupid. I think maybe the original one's the best picks. Zoom out. Full body. Or maybe pull back too, just a touch. I'm not sure. I can send you all for it. Do it. Lobotomy Send me the lobotomy one. I'll have a gander. I appreciate that though. Thank you very much. So what is some of the crazy shit you've done with your Stream Deck, if anyone has one? I know a lot of people do. A lot of people really love them. What is some fun shit you've done that you would recommend? I know a lot of people have like clapping and stuff. I need to add a drum roll for whenever we do giveaways. A drum roll button would be amazing. Just go boom, sound bar. Very nice. Maybe not perfect. I think there's one that would have gone wrong anyways, but each morning I've woken up knowing which two were going to win. I haven't been surprised even once yet. Really, Devilman? You haven't been surprised once yet. I have sound clips, yeah? 3. Number 1, but cropped head instead of a below hand. Maybe I was being dramatic. That's actually not bad. I like that. That's good, Pix. Yo, Chronica wants a quick fact. Chronica, how you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a good one. A quick fact. You like it too? Aren't they really expensive? I got it. Stream Deck. I got one very fortuitously, fortunately, from the lovely people that you see around you. My throne on that partner anniversary. They were very kind enough to come together and get me a Stream Deck, so that's very nice. I do appreciate it a lot. You guys are way too generous last week, or the week before, I should say, a week and a half ago. Quick fact for today, that is April 30th. Did you know a platypus will close its eyes, ears, and nose while hunting for food? Why? How is it supposed to hunt if it can't see, hear, or they're badass? I feel like that defeats the purpose of hunting. How are you supposed to do your job? I think that's the best so far, Pix. Yeah. I have Loki, Assholes, and Fungum for sound clips. Fuck 'em. I never own one, as I don't stream, but I'm sure if I owned one, my daughter would want it. Just be loaded with different fart noises. Doing good, got my desk set up for tomorrow. I get to telework on Wednesday. Oh, every Wednesday? That's awesome. Very cool. Did you guys pick a candidate for the interviews? Did they accept your offer? Okay, Sam, thank you, Pix. Because they detect electrical signals. Dude, we talked about this less than 2 weeks ago. What the fuck? I mean, that's true. They do detect electrical signals, but I mean, like every, I guess, static electricity and stuff like that, they detect everything. It's interesting. Taxi, how was work, man? How was the office? Dude, didn't realize it was going to be on the quiz. I do remember talking about platypuses, but I don't remember them hunting with electricity. I thought we talked about this. Yeah, we did talk about it, but I don't remember that part being relevant to hunting. They use electricity. I thought we talked about this. Poor platypus and snails. Hey, that was the best part. The snails were the best. Bougie snails. Slugs are the homeless cousin of the bougie snail. Platypus. Now that is truly Mother Nature's. I've run out of ideas. Let's just go with it. Animal, pretty much, Mr. Sember. I'm going through books that the kids no longer read and seeing what I can use for my junk journal. Ooh. So, but if you're making a journal that you want to write in, wouldn't you want to use blank pages? How would that work, Sleeping Beauty? During Crab Champion, we had to tell Jasmine that you didn't know the difference between a snail and a slug. One has a home and one does not. A slug can't just go find a snail home and take it for its own. He can't just become a homeowner. He is homeless for life, unfortunately. Poor slugs. Wait, I thought you didn't have the office this week, or did it? I misunderstand. I thought it was on call, so no office. Oh, really? I thought he was done the on call. Yo, Croft, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Croft? It's nice to see you. Welcome in. You're home from work. Welcome home. How was work today? Hopefully you had a good one. Had a pretty busy day. Trying to learn a new program, or trying to learn how to do what I know how to do in another program in a new one. It's a little aggravating, but it's coming along. Mainly not knowing how to be as precise as I want to be. Taxi's taking rice out of the rice cooker and cackling at you? That's true. She just laughed and said, "Oh, duo." She was surprised you didn't know. Yeah, my daughter did a whole school project on blue dragon sea slugs. I was impressed. I never knew they existed and she picked them out herself. They're actually gorgeous, really. I've never heard of them. What's so special and unique about them, Mistress Ember? I wish, man, still only 2 days, thankfully. At least it's only 2 days. Wait, are you going? Yeah, you're still only going into the office 2 days, right, Taxi? Are they trying to expand that? Hopefully you guys have some pushback, but I don't think that'll help. If you couldn't push back from it before, unfortunately. That does suck. I wish, man. No, they're not going to expand it. Hopefully not. I mean, they said they were going to be able to work from home forever, and now look at what happened. I literally thought they sold your office, though. So I'm very surprised that you have someplace to go work. Unless they sold a different part of it. I don't know. Anyways, we are almost done the pages. So close. Did they rebuy an office? Or did they have two, I guess? You decorate the pages and you can either put pockets to hold an entry from the day or put a spot to write. You can also use them like photo albums or scrapbooks. Yo, Conf. What's up, Conf? Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you very much for that follow. I really appreciate that. Are you a crafter? Have you ever cross-stitched before? Appreciate you popping in, though. They are vibrant blues and look like a Pokemon. It's kind of insane. Interesting. They don't have enough office space to do that. As it is, they have to split up people in order to have them come in. Oh, that's why. Okay. I work in a barrel in the warehouse. Oh my god. At least it's only 2 days. Conf, welcome in. Thanks. Comfy is fine. Comfy. Comfy is okay. And I cross-stitched. That's awesome, Comfy. Very cool. What was the last cross-stitch you've done? I'm just about to finish this one actually tonight. I finished one a little while ago that was another kitty, and we're going to be working on a very cool Final Fantasy one coming up in the future. What have you been working on? Would you like to share? We got a great Discord if you want to pop a picture in. Love to see it. You also love cats. We love cats here too. You can also share a picture of your cat if you want. There's not much of it, and some people go in Tuesday, Wednesday, and some people go in Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. They don't have enough space to have everyone. They can't have everyone in at once because they don't have enough desks or room. That's crazy. That's insane. Yo, Carly, welcome in. I just finished a cat and a heart, and now I am working on a mushroom house. Nice. Well, if you would like to share, I'd love to see it. Got an amazing Discord with tons of crafters and gamers and stuff. Very active. Got a makers and crafting section also. Feel free to join and pop a picture in. We'll have a look at it. I'll look at it very soon. I'm just about to actually go into the Discord and see if anyone posted anything, because I'm just about done this bit of color. I have to grab another piece of floss, so I'm gonna switch out. Your art is adorable. Followed. Your art is adorable. Followed. Pics. You already saw it. Devin had to do that for a bit and hated it. Yeah, Devilman. Yeah, it's stupid. I doubt they'll expand it unless they buy another office building, but that will cut into their profit, so I doubt it. They should just get rid of this office building. Where are we going? Do you already know Pickstitch? Comfy. They can't because in their warehouse space also? Oh. Oh, that's why they can't get rid of it, because it's their warehouse as well. Okay. So they're stuck with that building, or else they wouldn't be able to put any of their stuff, any of their in-house supplies anywhere. I mean, that makes sense. They need those. When you finish tonight, you can then pick up twerking duo. I could dueling for a little bit, but I think I'm gonna probably end around 3 hours anyways. But I do have to work. I was actually thinking about it today, dueling. I was actually thinking about it today. No, I saw the remotes and was like, oh, that's adorable. I saw it was their art and they're streamed, so I went and checked them out. So on top of it, Pix. So on top of it. That is very cute, actually. Oh my god, it's a little teddy bear. We art streams are small. There's a lot of art streamers out there, that's for sure. And everyone's got to stick together, eh? Oh my god. On the toilet. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, no, for sure. Carly, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Carly, what have you been playing lately? What's up? Okay. I just did the pin stitch. I need more 3609. Dueling, what are you working on today? Cable equipment doesn't come out of thin air. That's true, Yumino. They can always order it for when they need it, though, and then just, you know, delay everything like they would probably do anyways. And then whenever the supply stuff comes in, they just kind of send it where it needs to be. It sits out there for a bit, and then they install it. They do that sometimes. Have you ever seen them install a fire hydrant? They just kind of leave the fire hydrant there on the side of the road until the crew comes and installs it. That shit is heavy. Very weird process. Some stuff, oh, is emergency repairs. That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. You can't leave hospitals, etc. without internet. That's true. Can't do that. I just got into Rusty's Retirement. It's so addicting. I'm playing on my Mac while doing other stuff. Other than that, you haven't? What's Rusty's Retirement? I've not heard of that, Carly. It's being on call. That's true. I haven't been playing too much. Second Sleeping by Radvent Cardigan using Soul Royal's Advent Calendar. Nice. He works from business side. Residential is whatever. It's not an emergency to fix it, but business, they service the hospitals, fire departments. Okay, that makes more sense, you know. I work at the hospital and we've got certain providers on ultra high alert if anything goes wrong. The doctors and nurses rely on it for a lot of stuff. I keep finding books and I want to read, but I haven't been translated into Finnish. Dulcie, you don't read English? You prefer reading in Finnish? It reminded me, I was talking with my old team today and we were reminiscing about old troubleshooting days. I was reminded about someone who called in about being unable to leave voicemail. No shit. After weeks of troubleshooting and talking to the customer, one of the phone guys tested it by making his voice as high as possible and got the same error. Her voice was so high pitch when she was upset that the voicemail thought she was a fax machine. Wow, Taxi, what the hell? About to have dinner, but going to be here lurking. I love this little kitty so much. No worries, Croft. Enjoy the dinner. Hopefully work went well today. That's crazy. Taxi. I love Rusty's Retirement. Literally, one thing I'm going to put on that soundboard. Crazy Taxi. About to have dinner. Yeah, enjoy. You love Rusty. What the hell is Rusty's Retirement? I've not heard of that. This is very important. I'm in the dark cave. Wow, it's rough. Yo, Gil. Like I said, Gil, look up a map. Being able to see where you're jumping, even if you can't see it in game, helps so much. It's like Idle Farming Steam game. You play on the bottom of your screen. Oh, I think I've heard of that. I've not tried it myself, but I think I've heard of it. Got all the way to the Theseus and Minotaur. Oh my god, but I died now. Teacup? Teacup? Yo, GG, I'm making all the way to the Minotaur. The Elysium is like a really rough area. So being able to get there after winning and like getting there for the very first time, that's really good, Teacup. Like I got to Elysium and that was a big wall for a while. And that fight is tough too, so good luck with that. I'm sure you'll get it down eventually. It is tough though. But GG's on making it all the way to the boss. Yo, Strive, welcome in. How you doing? The boss and area in general are a big wall. Yeah, huge Devilman. Huge wall. Like, straight up. Nothing compared to the Hell area. Like, everything is just so strong. They have a lot of shields and all this other stuff. Like, it was tough. I do read books in English, but I've noticed I'm more likely to finish them in Finnish. Pun intended? So Comfy, you just do art? Do you do any video games also, or what? I usually play a lot of video games here. I do cross-stitching every Tuesday night. Strive, how you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. Okay, where are we going here? Alright, we're at the end. I don't think I grabbed enough floss though. We're gonna have to thread chicken this all the way to the end. Although all I'm doing is going back on these stitches, so hopefully we should be able to make it there without too much trouble. Thank you, I'm so proud. And I met Thanatos for the first time. This is the first game like this I've ever played, so to be honest, I'm surprised. I'm glad you're enjoying a teacup. It's a really good game. I think they did an awesome job with it. Strive, how you doing? Co-working and games. Right now I'm taking a bit of a break because I'm going back to school for computer science in May, which I also saw you did. Yes, I did do a little computer science. I actually stopped in the middle of COVID, but I was I did a number of years part-time there. It was a lot of fun. I liked it. I work in video games. I do animation, but I always kind of wanted the program, so I went back to school just to like learn. Which is never finished, but I do have all that knowledge still. It's a lot of fun. It's cool. What made you decide to go back to school? Computer science is always in hot demand. People need programmers everywhere. You're working part-time and going to school part-time? Yes. Yeah, man. I know that life. Good luck. It's not always easy, but stick to it. Are you doing full-time school or part-time, part-time? It's Eurovision, not this weekend, but the weekend after. Oh, Gil, really? Everyone's going to be talking about Eurovision for a long time. You know, I did not know what the hell Eurovision was for so long. I only learned about it because people started watching it on Twitch, and I was like, what the hell is this? And they're like, yeah, Eurovision. I'm like, what? Never heard of it. Very uncultured. Uncultured swine. Us North Americans. And we said part-time for both? Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Devilman, for pointing that out. I have a computer science major. What are you doing to do with the degree? I work in customer service right now. I want to deal with solving/working on computer problems. Not people problems. Yeah, people problems are the worst sometimes. Computer problems aren't always any better, though. Sometimes stuff breaks that shouldn't, and sometimes it works when it shouldn't, and my question was always why. Like, you shouldn't work, or you, like, why do you suddenly work now? And not figuring out why, I can't just accept something just decides to work. Like, not having the why it decided to work all of a sudden kills me. I would imagine it kills a lot of other people too. You definitely want to know what's working in your code. I remember staying up till like 3 in the morning finishing a project for the next day, and every single time I thought I had everything done, there would always be like some other problem that I didn't think of. Every time I compiled it, it was a simple thing or whatever. It was just parsing words in a file and resaving to it and solve and trying to what's it called? You're trying to read and write a file, and you're trying to write it in specific characters, and these characters, like it was a different type of Unicode or something like that. So it's basically the program, the assignment was assigned or designed to make you fuck up, because every time you compile it, it's like if you don't know what you're doing, then you're just going to keep running into weird errors, and every time you fix one, you run into a new one. And it was a very ingenious assignment, but at the same time, it was freaking a pain in my ass. I'm joining the Mal here on Twitch tomorrow. Carrots Knit is having a cow show make along. I have Okay, make along. I have caked up my yarn and I'm making a bandana cowl. Nice, Dueling. That's awesome. You doing all right? Just finishing up making dinner. What's for dinner, Strive? You still feeling that out? I'm hoping I'll have a better idea once I've done a few projects and classes. But I'm sure I'll find my path within the subject. At least the compile is nice and polite when it tells you there's a problem. Yeah, at least that helps. At least you can kind of tell where the problem is. You just don't know what the problem is. But half the battle is knowing exactly what to Google. Okay, I'm gonna thread chicken this. I don't know if I have enough floss. I hope I do. I have 4 stitches left still. I don't think I have the floss for this. It's really annoying. If I cut like an extra centimeter, I'd be fine. 1 extra centimeter would have been great, but instead I'm here with no floss. Last 3 stitches, and I got no floss. Trying to hold on, trying to hold tight. There's like nothing left. Come on, baby. I won't be able to pin stitch, but I might be able to actually get the damn... I might be able to actually finish it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Last stitch. Oh my god. I got it. Somehow, I got it. I'll fix that later. There's the Rainbow Kitty, guys. Rainbow Kitty is finished. Looking pretty sweet, I must say. For sure, computer science is incredibly open-ended, and you can end up in so many places with that degree. Networking, security, general IT, development, databases. You can kind of go anywhere, Devilman. Some healthy food. Tuna with a guacamole and lots of diced up veggies and tortillas. And ground turkey with cauliflower rice. That sounds awesome, Strive. GG, thank you, Thexius. Love them, they're very cute. Yo, drop and rain them down. We finished. Got the plat of cross-stitching. For anyone new, we actually finished this one a little while ago. You need to celebrate this finish? Yo, ignite the night. I actually finished this one a little while ago too. This one's very vibrant also. I really like that one, but we got both. We got both. I almost feel like there's no room to have both of them on screen. They're very cute though. Dueling, ignite the night. Ignite the night. Cheers. Lily G, yeah, it's all finished. It's all finished. I might be done for the night too. We'll probably chat around for like 20-something minutes. I said I was gonna maybe end early just because Queen's going to bed really, really early. Like she's already in bed now. I don't want to disturb her too much. I know she has to wake up like at 4 in the morning or something ridiculous. I first thought that was soy sauce. No, Fireball. Gotta celebrate our victories. Oh my god. It's looking good though. We're all done. Fantastic. I'm still gonna do the guessing game. How many stitches do you think I did? I don't know how many stitches I had left. How many stitches do you think I did? We'll go have a look at my clips. And we can get more votes in if you guys want. We'll figure out who we're gonna raid. How many stitches do you think I did? 500? Definitely under that. Do exclamation point guest start. Thank you. Do exclamation point guest space the number you think. Veranza, welcome in. I appreciate that, Veranza. Hopefully you're having a good one. Do you have twerking close by? I don't actually. I have to find where that is. I know it's around here somewhere, but I have to find where it is. You saw my nose. That's beard. Very weird. Very weird. My god. I have to be careful about that. I can't come too close. It's awful. You posted the puppies pic? Let's have a look. I'll have a look when we switch. Yeah. Was I being too loud? Good night. Oh, Fireball, you're a brave man. It's heckin' spicy a little bit, Mr. December, a little bit. I'm glad that was just your nose. Cutesy, welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see you. Peppermint, how are you doing tonight? Get those guesses in. How many stitches do you think I did? How many stitches do you think I did tonight? You're going to get a chance to get a free ticket for the cross-stitch giveaway. We're giving this away at the end of the year, along with The other cross stitch we did with most likely some crochet projects, some knit projects. Yo, Teacup wants a Canadiana while you guys get your guesses in. While you get your guesses in, I'm going to read some Canadiana. So we have this book here. It's by Stuart McLean. By Stuart McLean. It is time now for the Vinyl Cafe Story Exchange. It's a very cool little book filled with all different kinds of stories from all over Canada. And I'm going to read one of the stories for you guys. This one's called The Outhouse. The outhouse at our cottage was like most outdoor toilets at cottages all across Canada. It was painted bright white to give the impression of being clean and sanitary. But this outhouse had something different hidden within. Instead of a hole in the ground beneath the seat, our outhouse had an empty 45-gallon drum. The drum was supposed to be removed and emptied when full, eliminating the hassle of relocating and building and digging a new hole when the old one became full. This idea was my father's brainchild. After mental calculations, which I'm sure involved Einstein theory and relativity, chaos theory, and quantum physics, Dad figured that the drum would take at least 2 years to fill. One weekend, we headed up north to the cottage and discovered that Dad had erred in his calculations. It had been just 2 months since he'd installed the tank, but it was already overflowing. We had horrifying visions of bailing out the contents of the barrel, but much to our surprise, Dad said this wouldn't be necessary. He said everything was under control, quote unquote. Now, when Dad was discharged from the army at the end of the Second World War, he was permitted to retain his Lee Enfield 303 rifle. For what purpose? I'm not sure, unless his commanders foresaw the dilemma that was to befall him in the summer of 1960. I had never known Dad to use a rifle, so when I saw him working the bolt action and inserting a shell into the chamber, I was intrigued. I was an 11-year-old boy. Anything that involved guns was interesting. My mother and my 3 brothers and I gathered on the porch watching as Dad made his way, weapon in hand, to the small white building in the bush. Dad's plan was to puncture the barrel in several strategic places, permitting the liquid portion of the contents to drain away. According to his new calculations, this remedy would permit us to use the system until next summer. By this time, we'd gathered near the front of the outhouse to watch his act of genius. Dad entered the building, lifted the seat, and brought the weapon to his shoulder. Just as he was about to squeeze the trigger, a gust of wind swung the outhouse door closed, engulfing him in darkness. The 303's report was strong enough to rattle the door on its hinges, but it didn't open until Dad pushed it from the inside. He staggered out of the tiny outhouse with his bare hands covering his ears, moaning something about a ringing sound and stinging in his eyes. He was covered head to toe. None of us had the courage to go near Dad. In fact, we all backed away as he lurched, stunned and stinking, around the bush. Mom, who had to yell to be heard above the ringing in Dad's ears, directed him to the lake, where he removed his clothes and washed. The outhouse, which has been plastered with artwork and pink newspaper clippings, was ruined. The pink Toronto Telegram pages were no longer pink. A major refit was in order, a job eventually assigned to Dad. We ended up moving the outhouse the next weekend, and Dad never tried shooting an enclosed space again. As a matter of fact, I don't think Dad fired a rifle for the rest of his life. That's terrible. No, Shawnee G, you came in. This is such a dad thing. You came into a story of it's a Canadian story from some random person in Canada that wrote a story in and sent it to a radio station. This guy used to read stories every Sunday on the radio. He died a number of years ago. He used to be on CBC Radio. Cholera speedrun any percent, pretty much. It was the 60s. It was the 60s. Ridiculous. Johnny G, how you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Nice to see you, dude. Hopefully you're having a good one. We're doing a guessing game. Who do we got the guesses in right now? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Thank you, Thaxius. Mikolo, how you doing, dude? Getting that guess in. We're doing an early guess today. Sorry, I'm such a ding-dong. No worries, Mr. Semper. So if you want to guess, we did stitches all throughout this part of the book. This part of the book and the darker color in the pages. That's it. All of this and the darker color in the pages. That's all we did. Here's your sign, right, Dueling? That sounds like such an amusing book. Mistress Ember, the book is fantastic. It's filled with so many great stories. It was actually, I was very surprised to read the stories that were in them when I got it originally. It was the first book I bought when I worked at the bookstore. And it had a lot of older stories. Like that one was from the 60s. It was not necessarily what I was expecting, but it makes sense. The people that listened to this radio show had probably been listening to it for a very long time, and they were probably an older generation, and they're the ones that would be most likely to send in letters. And so you get all these like older stories of grandparents and world wars and all this other stuff, and it was actually really, really cool. A lot of really interesting stories, some heartwarming ones, some very interesting, funny ones, some other ones that were pretty sad. But yeah, it's a very good book. Guess who? What do we got here? We got 22 people in the guessing game. We got Chronica, Carly, Comfy, Teacup, Cutesy, Candy Cane, Dueling, Happykins, Jackonomics, how you doing, dude? Kim, Lily G, Loud Llama, Mikkolo, Mistress Ember, Boynary, Peppermint Lark, Sleeping Beauty, Thexius, Twinkletoe, Taxi, Yumino, and Yuzu Chanbot, all getting guesses. If you want to do a guess for how many stitches you think I did tonight, like I said, I did stitches all throughout the book side here and the dark part of the pages, not the white. Neri getting a guess. What is the name, if you don't mind? I love stories like that, and we'll try to pick it up. So it's by Stuart McLean. I don't know how easy it's going to be to find, but Stuart McLean. And it's time now for the Vinyl Cafe Story Exchange. So Stuart McLean wrote a bunch of Vinyl Cafe books, but they're more fiction, loosely based on real stories. This one specifically is about people sending in letters, and these are the best ones that they read over 10 years of radio. So I could try to find it and send you a link. I don't know how easy it's going to be to find though, because I don't remember ever, like I bought it on a whim, and I'm happy I did, because I don't think I've ever really saw it at the bookstore ever again. You're doing well, going through con pics from this weekend finally, so I figured I'd pop out the shadows. Well, I appreciate that, Shawnee. What con did you go to? Look at him hold the book in place without a camera arm. Joe Fever's 420. So I guess. Well, thank you. No worries, Mr. Samber. No worries. Johnny, what have you been playing lately? Hopefully the pics are good. All right. Here, we'll do another little fun thing. Remember, I have this book here. Another random book I got at the bookstore. This one's a Q&A journal. It's got questions. It's got questions for every day of the year. And it gives you room to put in 5 of these, so that you can answer the same question multiple years to see if your answer changed. Let's go to April 30th. See, this one I don't have an answer for. So the question is, what are 3 words to describe your social life? 3 words to describe my social life, 2024. 3 words to describe my social life. How would you describe Twitch? Internet? I don't know. Loved? Online? Very strictly online, yeah. Probably just Twitch, streaming. Yeah, it's true. Very cool. Yeah, these journals are really cool. Different question every day, and you can go through it for 5 years. Community. Slow-mo, that's a good one. What's it? Online. Community. I would put loved. I think I'm loved. At least I'd hope so. But yeah, there's different questions every day. How would you describe your social life? Fireball? I have to bring that out every day. I have to bring that out every day and see what we can get. Weird online meetings? That'd be a cool book to come back to like every 5 to 10 years, right, Comfy? 100%. There's that a con called 4-State Comic and PopCon. It's the MD one. A bunch of my friends are cosplay guests, so I went and hung out and shoot with them. That's really cool, Shawnee. Do you ever do any cosplay yourself? I might buy the Nagano 98 game because I loved it as a kid, but I'm scared that it's just nostalgia. I remember that game, the one on N64, Gil. The Nagano 98. My god, I remember that. Fuck, man, the Nagano Olympics. It was the Winter Olympics. It seems like a hard find, but I'll keep an eye out. Seems like a very interesting snapshot of humanity. It's really cool, Mr. Sember. It's really cool. Very strictly online. Your rewards, my social life, Twitch is life, right? I mean, online, yeah. You had it on PS1. I remember it always at the video store on the N64. All right. Let me read the names again. As soon as I switch pages, we're gonna close off the guessing. So get your guesses in now if you want to. We got Chronica, Carly, Comfy, Teacup, Cutesy, Candy Cane, Dueling, Happy Kittens, Jackonomics, Joe Fever, Kim, Lily G, Loud Llama, Michelob, Mistress Ember, Neri, Boynary, Peppermint, Pix, Queen, Twinkletoe, Thaxius, Sleeping Beauty, Thaxius, Twinkletoe, Taxi, Yumino, and Yuzu Chanbot. There you go. Got all the names. Cutesy, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you had a good one. What have you been up to? How's Kingdom Hearts going? Online or non-existent would be mine. Aw. I'm usually behind the lens. Ironically, at Kineticon this year with some stream homies, I'll be in a pink cat-made cosplay, so I'll be way out of your comfort zone. God damn. The only cosplay I have is the Dandelion one. Yo, Captain Casa getting a guessing. Captain Casa, I only stitched for like 2.5 hours. All I did was the side of the book here and the dark part of the pages. There's really not that many stitches. How many stitches do you think that is? Arsenic getting a guess. Casa, how you doing tonight? Welcome in. What is up? What are you and Black Sheep planning on doing? Dueling getting a guess. Dueling adjusting their guess. Give you guys another couple minutes. We got plenty of time. It's only 9:30. I got my tea here. Gonna go watch some hockey. Work on a couple of things. I'm very sorry that it's a little bit of an earlier day today. Okay, and must do 69 always. Shiny, you could, yeah, but you could do 369, 269, 469. Sierra, it's done. It's finished. It's all finished. It's all finished. What is the schedule for Craft Mania? So Candy Cane, it's gonna change every week. I might even get a Monday or Wednesday craft stream in. But I'm probably gonna do like for sure this Sunday we craft. Tuesday where we still craft. I'm either gonna do like a Friday night drink and craft or a Sunday or a Saturday's crafting stream. I might do a Thursday night or something like that here or there. Or I might do a Monday or a Wednesday during the day craft stream. So it's going to be at least 2 streams a week that we craft. And I either add the extra day that I do, so no Frostpunk or maybe no Story Seasons. We do a second Sunday depending on the week. It's gonna shift, but there's gonna be at least 2 crafting streams a week, and we're not gonna cross stitch. We're gonna do knitting or crochet, maybe a little Lego. Pix was cheeky, but I won't tell you what it is until I actually get it, and then well, you'll see. It'll be fun. But yeah, so we're gonna do some extra stuff. We're going to a concert. I'm going to show her around my town. That's awesome, Captain Castle. What concert are you going to go to? Thank you, Sarah. How you doing? Welcome in. What is up? Hopefully you're having a good one. Yes, GG's. That's all done. All right. I'm going to stop the guessing unless anyone else wants to get a guess in. Do it right now. Because I'm going to close it and we're going to do the counting. You're doing the laundry? Okay. Hopefully the laundry is going well. Guess 1, 2, 3. Bad Omens. Oh, nice. Very cool. I don't think I've ever listened to them. I'm sure I know some of their music, but I don't know if I've ever listened to them. I have to check it out. Veronica, ready for that guess? Okay.